Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, wake up! Welcome to the after party! Wake up, put your hands up, put them up! It's time that you make your voice heard! Wake up, put your hands up, get them up! Hell yeah!
Yes, sir.
My name is Zanca Heyman.
Ooh, I don't like that.
And I'm the advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed, still real after party shoey champion.
Oh, God. This fucking guy.
That wrestling guy.
I fucking hate that guy. That guy sucks.
I'm Team Sam, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. You're such a traitor because this is your
Hey,
podcast.
I'm not a traitor. I'm loyal.
Here's
he
the
said
thing.
I was the number one host, so boom, he's got my love now.
That's fair. You are. He's kind of a shill. I can
I
understand.
gotta
that.
take him when I can get him, where I can get him.
Here's the thing. Andy has done stuff for the podcast.
Yeah. Listen,
Sam,
you can buy me roses, but I want you to
we've-
tell me you love me.
That's fair. Sam, we've done stuff for.
What?
We had him on our platform to build his name, and now he's doing this.
I disagree.
Unbelievable.
He went out of his way to wake up early
That's true.
to come onto our
That's
platform
fair.
and give us the gold that we got.
That's true. He ended up being good. However, Sam does not deserve the recognition that Andy does. Yeah, I'm there. That's where I'm at with that whole thing.
Listen,
Yeah.
I love Andy.
This is still the greatest feud of, like, the year. In any brand, in anything.
People
So-
don't know what we're talking about.
No.
It's okay, though. Just know you're Team Sam. Team
No.
That Wrestling Guy.
Absolutely
on
Team
Instagram.
Andy for days.
Boom!
No Team Sam.
Basically, you're Team Zanca's number one host versus not.
So we're definitely going to win. Team Andy for sure.
For sure, you guys are going to get the popular vote. But
Oh,
you know
we-
what? Trump didn't get the popular vote, and he's president.
That's true. We like to call ourselves Team America because
Ooh, I like that.
fuck
I like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know much about Australia except kangaroos and Crocodile Dundee, and I like both of those things, so I'm pretty Australian, I guess.
And the spiders are awful.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of accents. And they
Accents
have
are
a lot of
cool.
accents,
Yeah, I like
so-
accents, but there can be accents within the United States as well.
Listen,
Like Southern accents, those things are great.
Jake,
Yes.
we have a lot to get to.
No.
We do.
Did wrestling happen this weekend?
A lot of wrestling happened.
Oh, okay. All right.
There was wrestling on the same time, people were fucking freaking out about it. There was wrestling after that, the day after that. Then there was wrestling on Monday and Tuesday, kinda.
There was what you call, and yes, this is a thing, too much wrestling.
There was a thing called Too Much Wrestling.
Yeah, it was real.
Here's something I will say. Did you watch 205 Live at all?
No.
Chad
I
Gable?
did see things from 205 Live.
Chad Gable?
Yes.
Mr. Gentleman Jack?
Yes.
Amazing match.
Good match.
Amazing match.
Yeah, I assume. Just by hearing that, I'm like, okay.
We said this a long time ago, but like, man, Chad Gable could be it.
Huge. Well,
He's got
small, but
he's
huge.
fucking funny. He's got a good character. He's just too short, I think.
We
is what
haven't
it
even
is.
had him writing things down on SmackDown lately.
Yeah, he's just fucking had a great match on 205 Live, so that'll get to the 3 years that we can reach.
I mean, I want it
We
to
have one
happen.
mutant.
I want it to happen because we've always been Chad Gable fans, and now he's just, I mean, as long as he's doing something, that's good, I guess, right?
Dude, what's your fuck song? Like, if you could describe your
fuck
sex
song?
life with one song, what would it be?
Is there a
Wait.
song about not doing anything ever?
Yeah, that's too easy. Let's just pretend you're gonna have sex. What's one song you would put on that would match your, like, rhythm in the bedroom?
I feel like putting on music during sex isn't the go-to move.
I feel like you're very white.
I'm super white.
You're very white.
I will put on the Carlton Dance song.
Oh, what is it?
It's not
So
unusual.
unusual.
It's not unusual is the song I will
You
put
can
on.
throw hips to that. Not
Sure.
bad, not bad.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
You just go to the rhythm.
That's all I got.
Okay,
That's-
what's yours?
that's our open.
You gonna tell me yours?
I don't really have one.
I don't either.
I'd probably go like fucking Cowboys from Hell by Pantera.
Okay.
A lot of ADD fucking noises
Ooh.
and actions going on.
I changed my mind. So if we're
Slip
going
a
super,
finger in a
so-
butt, who
well,
knows?
Of course. So if we're going white, we'll go Tom Jones. It's not unusual. But if we're going just anything, Symphony of Destruction.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, what's that retard song when they're crossing the finish
Nincompoop.
line? Nincompoop song when they're crossing the finish line on all like their documentaries or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? When
Oh,
they're
like
running?
Chariots of Fire?
Yes,
Yes.
that would be a good one too.
I am a big fan of Chariots of
yes,
Fire.
yes.
But it has to be in slow-mo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you're just jizzing in slow-mo. That's an unfortunate thing.
While we're on the topic of sex,
Okay.
Becky Lynch has confirmed she screws Seth.
I would assume so. That is what adult relationships are consisting of.
But it wasn't. She just says, she screwed Seth. He didn't screw. So basically, she's the one that wears the strap on. I'm guessing.
Oh, for sure.
That's how I took it.
So there's that. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
But if they were to do, a more normal kind of man-woman sex thing,
I don't think it goes that way.
Me either. But it would definitely be missionary, right?
Here's what I think happens.
Okay.
You be Seth.
Okay.
I'll be Becky.
Shouldn't that be the other way around with you with the red?
Yeah, I'm Becky.
Oh, wait, yeah. No, you're right.
What are you saying?
I'm broken.
Yeah.
You're correct.
It's tough being
I had it in
broken
my head.
Jake
I had
Hardy.
it in my head. Delete.
So, go ahead. You'll initiate because, I just got home after a long, hard day of defending my championship because you don't have one.
But
so go ahead.
Yeah, but we both were just in the same match, so wouldn't we be traveling together?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm the man. I get first class everywhere. You're a cuck. You ride in the trunk.
That's true. All right, Seth comes in.
I imagine Seth is in the back of one of those bicycles that the Asian dudes ride around towns on.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And Becky pulls up in her limo and she's like, "What's up, bitch?"
Get in. Just kidding. Yeah. Drives away.
And there's mud there for whatever reason, squirts all over his face. Yep.
Yeah, no, that's fair. All right, so I'm Seth, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, he walks into the bedroom. He's like, "All right, Becky, it's time
Shut up.
Burn it down."
Shut up.
Okay, I will.
Take off your pants.
What? They're already off.
How did
The
that
whole
happen?
thing?
How did that happen? I can't tell.
Don't worry about it.
Because we've seen your pecker on the internet.
Yeah, I know. It's not impressive.
Here's the thing.
What?
I'm not prepared to do this.
Get prepared.
I have nothing. And this, I don't know why my Becky Lynch voice is deeper than my voice.
Because she's the man.
Oh, man. I could
She's
have
more
just
of a
totally
man than
gone
you.
into an Irish accent, and I had nothing.
That's true. You didn't even do that.
I had nothing.
Yeah, no, that didn't work, did it?
No, it didn't work.
Listen, I commend you for trying.
I'm sorry.
You broke down my burn it down joke, and that was it.
I got nothing, man. I
That's
feel like
okay. For
I feel disappointed in myself.
yeah, I expected more from you.
Well, guess what?
Sure,
July 13th passed. Well, we weren't podcasting on that day.
it's factual.
Guess what day that was? In
What
Knox
day?
County.
Oh, it was no, Kane's already been mayor, so I don't know.
Yeah. He made it Rusev Day in 2018.
What?
And it just so happened to come up again.
Well, every day's Rusev Day.
No,
so.
just July 13th in Knox County.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it's better
It's a
than
good
0.
day.
It's better than 0 days.
It's literally the only thing I know that Kane has done as a mayor of a place is make it Rusev Day.
I'm sure
on
he's doing great.
July 13th. Tito Ortiz versus Alberto Del Rio. They're going to be doing some MMA stuff. They're going to be wrestling for reals.
Oh, they're going to be wrestling, or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tito Ortiz, Alberto Del Rio. What do you think of this?
Will he be better? Will Alberto Del Rio be better at CM Punk than CM Punk at this?
Will Tito Ortiz, because he's 108, is the real question.
Fair point.
A lot of brain damage. I feel like Chris Benoit's ghost is walking above us. I hear footsteps.
Are we gonna see Tom Cruise versus Justin Bieber in a fight?
Who do you got in that? I'm going Cruz.
They both. Here's the weirdest thing. Justin Bieber actually has training.
Well, here's the weirdest thing. Tom Cruise is actually like a black belt in a bunch of things.
They both have training.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't count Justin Bieber out though, and
Yeah,
a lot
but-
of people are. But probably
you know
Tom
why?
Cruise.
Because Tom Cruise has that freak power.
Yeah, that's
The Scientology power, dude. He's paid extra money to have that power.
that's true.
I don't see Justin Bieber coming up with that.
It's probably Tom Cruise, but it's closer than people are giving Bieber credit for, I think.
Here's the thing. I feel like they're going to get in the ring and Bieber's going to go, "My mama don't like you." And Tom Cruise is going to go, "Fuck you, I was inverted," and Stone Cold stun the motherfucker.
That'd be cool.
1, 2, 3.
That'd be cool.
Maverick wins over Justin Bieber every time.
That'd be super cool. And here's the thing.
He's got Jericho body when Jericho was in shape, by the way. Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shirtless photos floating around versus Bieber.
Another thing is Steve-O wants to fight Justin Bieber now as well.
Yeah, well, put me on the list too, just so I can get some recognition. I'll fight Biebs.
Hell yeah.
I'll be his warm-up fight.
How about we just
I'll be the one that, I'll be like,
we'll handicap him.
you know when Tyson used to fight like random people back in the day?
Yes.
They pay him like, $100,000 just
Yes.
so he could knock him out. I'll take a shot in the mouth from Biebs.
I think if together, I think we could beat Justin Bieber.
Together?
Yeah.
I feel like you weighed me down. I feel like I have a better shot on my
Well,
own.
no, but here's the thing.
I feel like if he hitting you and I'd join in and
one
hit
of us,
you.
yeah, that's fair. I understand that. But if one of us is taking him head on, and then the other one could take out his legs while he's distracted with the other one, I think it'd be a pretty good fight there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just running head first, like headbutting like everybody in the ring.
That
Ref,
makes sense.
you, him, don't even care.
All of us are just
Yeah.
knocked out because you headbutt
Fucking
us.
turnbuckles. I don't know why we're not in an octagon.
Yeah, no, we're in a cage. Yeah,
I only go wrestling, dude.
That's fair.
Raw reunion next week. You pumped?
that's gonna be fucking cool. Yeah, I mean, they've all those shows are always great. Just for
Sometimes.
nostalgia. Well, for
When they're in two
nostalgia
different venues, they suck.
They shouldn't do that again.
Yeah.
They should not do that again, and I think they learned their lesson, but we'll see.
So here's what I want to happen.
The
Stone
Boogeyman comes out.
Stone Cold, Kevin Owens,
Yeah.
Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon. That needs to happen.
Double stunner.
It needs to happen.
Yeah.
And if Becky was still a badass, her and Linda. Or
Sure.
or Steph.
Steph, probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're not bringing Linda back
fucking Linda's
randomly.
dumbass stun her.
I would love Linda to come back for this show. If Linda shows up, I will be a very happy man.
You see, Shane O'Mac took the Linda stunner.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad. Like, he used to be able to sell the stunner. I don't know what happened.
Speaking of selling shit, dude.
You think Vince can still sell that stunner?
110,000%.
Yeah,
He
I
just
think he
sold one
can.
not too long ago.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
one
yeah.
of them fucking Raw reunion
Yeah,
things
you're
they
right.
do.
It was
They
WrestleMania,
just
wasn't
make
it?
shit up nowadays.
Wasn't it one of the WrestleManias recently?
No, it was like Raw 211th
Yeah, you're right.
episode.
You're right.
Like
it was
special.
Wasn't it the one in double venues?
Yeah,
I think it was that
probably.
one.
I think it was. Fucking Alexa tweets that the fans are being disrespectful because their match sucked. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree with her.
You agree with her?
Yes.
You think they're being disrespectful?
Yes.
Did you watch the match?
Yes.
It was terrible.
It wasn't that bad, but it was too long.
It was 25 minutes of terrible.
It wasn't that bad. It
was
was not
bad.
that bad of a match.
You didn't watch it live though,
Correct.
so that's where you're wrong.
That's fair.
We had every commercial break.
If that was a 10-minute match, no one would be complaining.
Here's the thing: nobody likes any of the people in the ring. Alexa Bliss was probably the most popular one in the ring.
Which is shocking because heel.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, and a lot of people don't like her.
People
So,
like Naomi, I'd say.
I don't think she gets a pop though.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
She used to.
I like Naomi.
I don't.
I know you don't. That's what I'm saying.
I don't, and she was the highlight of the match. But I'm
Yep.
not saying it was the worst match I've ever seen.
It was terrible.
It wasn't.
A lot of wrestles. 25 minutes on a Monday Night Raw
The
after a
25-minute
great
part is the
pay-per-view.
problem.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
biggest issue. Like I said, this was a 10-minute match, and there were other things surrounding it. No, this wouldn't happen.
And it set up a shitty feud between Natalia versus
That's
fucking Becky.
also bad.
We got that, and we got Bayley versus Ember.
That's gonna be better.
The match will be
match will
fine,
be better.
but neither
The
one of
promos
those
will be
girls can
awful.
have a microphone.
The promos
Yeah.
will be awful.
So you're gonna get good, kind of semi-good promos from one and good wrestling from the other.
Yeah, because Natalia, as much as we shit on her, can speak. Like, kind of
she had
okay.
a decent and all right
Both of
promo
them.
towards the end.
Like, the promo at the end of this was the highlight. They both had pretty decent promos. And I don't like Natalia very much, but I like her better as a heel, which is what they're going into this as.
I think so because it's gonna be
so.
her hometown, Toronto. That's why she's in the spot she's in right now.
Good point.
This shouldn't
so maybe not.
stand up because SummerSlam right now on paper sucks. If these are the two matches we're going into,
Yeah, the match I'm excited for isn't even on the card yet. It's Ali and Shinsuke.
if that happens,
That's what I'm saying. That'll
that
be
could
great.
be next week.
True. That'll be great if it happens. Other than that, it'll probably be Randy and Kofi, which I'm not excited for. Right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
That's kind of what they're going forward with it, I think. And then, yeah, what else is there? Becky and Natalia. Not excited for that. Ember and Bayley, the match will be fine, but I'm not excited for the promos leading up to it.
What about Jeff Hardy versus the local police?
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That makes me so sad.
Anytime this dude's injured, he's getting arrested.
It makes me so sad.
This is just being drunk in public, though.
Okay, yeah, but I thought he was trying to not be drunk at all. Wasn't he doing that, too?
I think he's trying not to do a bunch of pills.
Okay, sure, as long
So
as
this
he's not
is a
doing
step
that.
up.
It's better.
Yeah. You never passed out drunk in public before?
No, I have not.
You haven't lived, dude.
I've only passed out drunk twice anyway, period.
We'll see. And it's been great nights, has it not?
Not when I woke up.
Has it been worth the $200?
There was no $200.
No, I'm saying, would it be worth $200?
No.
No.
I wouldn't choose to do it again.
Yeah, what do you do when you get drunk?
What do you mean?
Play Pops Harder?
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
You
what
don't
do you
play
do when you're
with
drunk?
First of all, you don't play with them. They're not toys.
That's one of my biggest things about why you shouldn't even have them.
They're not toys.
You don't
They're
open 'em.
Adult collectibles.
That's like having a condom in your wallet.
It says it. Well, fuck. I mean,
You're not going to open it. Why even buy it?
I know a thing or two about that.
You just collect them, dude.
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's what they're for. They're adult collectibles. They even say it on the box. So there, you goof.
Milfy James got knee surgery.
Yeah, good for her
Successful.
for figuring her shit out and then hopefully coming back at some point. Even though I don't really need her in the WWE, to be honest.
I need her in my life. Like,
Yeah.
I would eat ramen noodles out of her ass.
Oh, it's not
After
even
a
close.
jog.
It's not even close.
Her jogging, not me.
What on both? Huh?
Because I
I've
don't
been
want to
going
be
to the
out of
gym.
breath while eating her butt.
I've been going to the gym.
Congratulations.
I know.
How's it been going? Feeling good? Feeling slender? Feeling
Oh
thin?
God, definitely not. I haven't been going that much yet. It'll take a little while.
Oh,
I got
it's
a lot
been a
to
week
work
since
on.
you started. So how you doing? How was your first day? Were you sore after?
Yes, because I have shitty legs because of my fucking accident a while ago, and I tried the elliptical, and the elliptical does not work with my shit knees, my big fat guy knees.
Why not? You
I
do a
don't
bike.
know.
Get on a bike.
I do now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's
yeah.
probably better for your knees.
I
anyway.
do. That's what I do. But
Continue. Sorry, I didn't
no,
mean to disrupt you.
No, that's what I did.
I was actually giving you friendly advice
but,
for once.
No, I know. But that's what I do anyway.
You should get the bike from Always Sunny, though.
What's that one?
The one with the dildo that
You're
pops
right.
up whenever you pedal it.
Yep. But yeah, no, that's what I've been doing. Obviously, I'm mostly going for the lifting because I did cardio before this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm mostly going for like the lifting equipment and stuff like that. So it's going pretty good. But I've only been going. I mean, I've been trying to go every day.
Every day.
Well,
Most days?
during the week, this is my day off for it, and then I'm gonna try and go one day during the weekend, but I don't know which one yet. I haven't determined that.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
The only reason I didn't go last weekend is because there was some weird town fair going on, and there was a fuck ton of people around here.
Yeah, and nobody at the gym though.
Did not like it. No, there was. The gym was packed as fuck. Everywhere around this area has been packed as fuck for that stupid thing.
I hope you drop some barbells on your face. So, would you rather talk Fight for the Fallen or Evolve?
Your pick.
My pick. Mm-hmm. My pick, huh?
Yes, sir.
Let's do Fight for the Fallen.
Okie dokie. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about Fight for the Fallen.
Breaking it down right now.
Do you want to talk about the whole thing? Like the buy, or just like the good things?
All right, what do you got for the buy-in?
The buy-in was Sonny Kiss defeating the Librarian.
I got a take on that. Ready for this?
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch that.
The buy-ins? Okay.
Yes.
This is fine.
Yes.
I'll tell you what I thought. I think Sonny Kiss is a star. I think that's pretty easy to say.
It's the guy. It was it was the guy Librarian.
Yeah, the
Oh,
librarian.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's two librarians.
He was boring me.
Understood.
After everything, it was the which is fine. I get it. He's a heel.
Yeah.
But he did it to the point where it was like, all right, you're gonna get your ass kicked.
It's funny like every now and
Yeah.
then, but like when you keep doing it, it's not funny. One of those deals.
All right. So anyway, Sonny could be a star.
Yeah. I've heard good things.
His ass is phenomenal.
Good
Greatest
for him.
ass on any male wrestler I've ever seen in my entire
Good
life.
for him. Even Billy Gunn, the ass man.
I would put it up there, man.
Wow.
I'd put it up there.
That's impressive.
For sure.
That is a star builder right there.
Here's the thing I don't like.
Yes.
When him and the librarian,
Yes.
they swapped like enziguris or whatever. One got kicked in the back of the head, and they fell on their back. If you get kicked in the back of your head, you need to do a face bump on your front.
Yeah.
Both of them did that, and it took me out. They both did back bumps, and it's like you got hit in the back of the head. Momentum would suggest you fall forward, not get hit in the back of the head, stop, and then lean all the way back and fall backwards. So there's still some little things in all of these matches on AEW that I noticed that is very indie-ish, where you'll see like you can see that there's not as seasoned as other people, but it
they're
also
indie
brings
wrestlers. I mean, that's the thing.
but it also brings to the fact that you're going to see some shit you probably don't normally see too, which is great. But I'm just saying, there's little things that take me out all the time in these fucking things. That and they just use each other's lawn darts and then get up and they're like, I'm fine, fucking another fight.
That is most of this pay-per-view, and probably all AEW pay-per-views going forward.
I'm glad Sony won.
Yep.
The librarian bored me. And not in like a good... You know me. I like
Right.
bad... I'm a Baron Corbin fan.
Oh, absolutely.
It was just... There was no like depth to the character other than the shh. And that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Britt Baker had a real rough showing.
Was it bad?
Yeah, she went to tag. Her partner was Oriental, and the other partner was Oriental of the other team, B. Priestley's, and she went to tag the wrong Oriental. And it came
Oh, no!
Yeah, I
Oh,
laughed
no.
so hard.
That's so bad.
And then afterwards, they're like, "Oh, she had a concussion the whole match," which you could kind of tell.
Is that true?
Yeah, there was a
Okay.
couple spots. I mean, she looked real rough for the whole match. She did not have that good of a showing. She started to come in towards the end, her and B, and it was better. But she looks like a star in the making.
Good. Yeah, so I believe it was the first match on the actual card. It was the heels and the faces, that big matchup, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was MJF. Sean.
I like how you're going into very, like, it was heels and faces, right? Yeah, most matches are, buddy.
Not true. Not true.
No? Who was it on?
The heel team versus the face team. Grr.
Grr.
Yeah, MJF, Shawn Spears, and Sammy Guevara. They beat Joey Janela, Darby Allin, and Jimmy Havoc, which I called, I guess. I didn't really care, but...
Here's the thing.
Because I had to bring in these predictions for the Chop Shop, because we tied again, because we suck.
I don't know how
or
we
we're
tied.
great.
I don't know how we tied.
I don't either.
But here's the thing.
Yes.
Ty Dillinger,
Yeah.
I've texted you this a bunch of times.
Who?
Ty Dillinger is fucking huge compared to these guys.
You mean Shawn Spears?
Whatever you want to call him. This dude, the chairman. We'll go with the chairman.
Very big boy.
Do you remember him being big?
No.
No, me either. And here's the thing, Jimmy Havoc, He's a very small man.
He's a small guy.
Very thin. Very slender.
little man.
Darby Allin
very
looks
small.
like he could be anybody's little brother in the
That's
world
true.
that you just flick boogers at when they're aggravating you.
That's true.
And I gotta say, this...
And
this,
we know Joey Janela is a small boy.
his whole thing is being little, but being fucking crazy. And he was. He
Yeah.
was fine. Nobody in this ring, other than Sean Spears and maybe MJF, seemed like they were really in some sort of wrestling shape. Like, it just seemed like they picked a bunch of dudes at a bar, they threw them in there, like, go at it. Which
Yeah.
I think is why Joey Janela rocks.
Yeah, Joey Janela is not he's a wrestler, but he's not in wrestling shape
Uh-huh.
at all. He looks like he could be sitting at a bar. For
But
sure.
it is weird how you can see, like, the chairman,
Mm-hmm.
he looked like a star in this match just physically. Like, he looked like somebody you'd pay to see. Darby Allin, not so much, but you know he's amazing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just
Right.
saying the optics really went towards Sean Spears.
Of course. I mean, it was supposed to be a highlight reel for him, right? I mean, that's pretty much the deal.
Yeah.
They want him to look good going into a match with Cody. You know?
Here's what they didn't want. They didn't want Brandy versus Ali.
Allie. Allie. Well, yeah, Allie was supposed to have a match at the last show, and I don't... Oh, no, it was Kylie Ray or something. She replaced someone. It was a weird thing at the last one.
Brandy should not be wrestling in this. She's
not very good.
No, she's terrible.
She's just a good manager.
No, yeah, maybe. She doesn't.
She's
really
a
show
better
up much.
manager than she is a
Yes.
wrestler. And that sounds bad because she's got, like, the training and everything.
If Allie's ass cheeks weren't hanging out in this match, I would have thrown shit at the TV.
Understandable. But, yes, I mean, there's not much else to talk about with that match.
This
It's just
match?
not good.
And the 25-minute women's match on Raw could have gone side by side.
Which was worse?
With matches I would throw out. The 25-minute match, just because it was 25 minutes and there was no real good ass shots.
True. Not even from Alexa Bliss, which is, like, good for some butt shots.
Dude,
every now
who's
and
got a
then.
bigger ass, Naomi or Sony Kiss? Sunny Kiss?
Sunny Kiss, yeah.
My
Man.
enunciation's so bad today.
It's probably Naomi, though. Like, just, it's getting there, but it's probably Naomi. And I feel like Naomi, like, squats to keep it up, too.
All right, let's say you put him in a lineup you can't see dick or vag. You got to put your face in one. Which one are you going to pick?
Well, Sunny Kiss, that's different.
It's way too blunt, man.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know what the hell's going on there, but I was questioning my sexuality. I was like, maybe this is a
Ooh.
choice, because I choose that.
It's probably not hairy, right? Because he definitely, like, shaves it up and
you
keeps it
think
up.
Naomi's got a hairy one? Is what you're saying?
No. I'm saying
Oh,
he
yes,
doesn't,
you are.
so it'll be...
Yes, you are.
No, not necessarily.
Stray hairs
but
on the cornholio, huh?
that's a possibility, too. But I'm saying there's even less... You might even know less which one you're going for.
Listen,
If
I'm going to
neither
help
of
you.
them have hairy asses.
Speaking of the Dark Order, they had a match.
That doesn't mean... Oh, my God. Wait a minute. That's not what I said at all.
Luchasaurus, the Jungle Boy, and basically neon signs in latex.
I am big
Spandex.
on Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. I've talked
Yeah,
about
everybody
this.
is.
I've
They were
talked about this.
stars.
Yeah.
And look, the guy looks... He looks like a star, and he moves like Aleister Black. Like, they look like they would have a great match together. Very similar styles.
Yeah. They could have. He was in NXT.
Yeah, but he cried that fucking...
Yeah.
What's his name was fucking with him, called him,
I don't remember who, but I
slurs.
know what you're talking about.
Fucking Hugh Morris. I can't think of his fucking name, though.
I can't either. This is not a place for facts.
No facts here.
No
You guys yell at the
facts
radio right now. It was...
The radio? Who's listening on the radio?
Everybody's listening on the
Zero
radio.
people have listened to this on a radio.
Radio waves?
Nope.
No?
Mm-mm.
No?
I
What
don't
is it
think
on?
It's just the internet, which is not radio. They're different things.
Yeah, radio. We're going
Okay,
radio.
sure.
We're going radio.
Listen to this on the radio. Turn your dial to Still Real After Party and enjoy the show.
So, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, they were the most over team. Dark Order, they should not... That one dude is looking like a fucking Humpty Dumpty dude. It is not good.
Oh, boy.
Not good at all. And the other
Yeah.
dudes are way too fucking bright for me. I had to turn down the hue on my TV.
That's fair. That makes sense. All right. What,
These are very, very honorable takes I'm giving.
Hey,
It was a great match, though. This was probably one of my favorite matches.
Which is not surprising. With any of these like big tag matches, there's going to be a lot of spots and a lot of highlights because there's so many fucking people.
Gotta be honest, the six-man tag, though, with Sean Spears picked up the W, that match, I didn't enjoy that
Not very
much.
good, yeah.
I don't know why. Jungle Boy, though, and Luchasaurus, they were probably my favorite, newer guys.
Yeah,
Other than that,
I think they're going to be great.
This whole pay-per-view really lacked star power to me.
It was okay.
Even Kenny Omega, when he came out, it didn't seem like as big of a deal as normal. He just came
'cause
out regular.
They haven't been making him a feature.
They made him cool with fucking the Young Bucks,
They were
and they
cool
had the
with
big
Akuma.
entrance.
Yeah, it was cool, but he hasn't been a feature on this whole thing. He's fighting Shima. Who's that? You know what I mean?
Well, that's the other thing, too, is Hangman Page, fucking, he I don't know what's going on, but he doesn't look as in good of shape as he was when they started this
And the
company.
crowd wasn't really behind him when he won either.
They were.
Yes and no. It's dwindling.
Well, super bad is fucking wicked cool, man.
Yeah.
Kissing dudes in the crowd and shit.
Well, who doesn't love that?
I gotta be honest, man. He's a phenomenal fucking talent. I don't know. I'd put a title on that guy before I put it on Hangman Page. And I liked Hangman Page up until this pay-per-view.
That's fair. That's fair. That was the next match, so we just kind of talked about it. That was it.
Hangman just looked a little sloppy for me. I don't know what happened. It wasn't his best showing.
Right.
That's all.
Yeah. I think you'll be
Kip
okay.
Sabian came out looking like a star.
Right. Which is good. I mean, I think that's a good thing to do, because Hangman's going to be the quote-unquote top guy.
It's him or Jericho, maybe. And let me
Right.
tell you something. Jericho looked winded as fuck, and he just did a run-in and cut a promo.
Yeah. Well, it's good that he was there.
And I don't know why he's getting such fucking... They're like, he cut that promo off the cuff. Yeah, you could tell. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good promo. He was like, Jerk-Offsonville. Like, that was the only funny fucking part.
Good one. Good one, Jericho. It's like a promo that a teenager would cut.
No, it's just...
I mean, that joke.
Yeah, it wasn't...
Jerk-Offsonville. Come
I
on.
don't even know what he
Get
called
outta
it.
here.
Something stupid. It was just too long, and there was really no point to it.
The Lucha Brothers took on Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian.
Really good match.
Yeah, of course. How can it not be? I feel like it's just one of those things where you put these kind of talents together, and that's going to happen.
This is one of those matches, too, that I picture AEW, like when I thought what AEW could be, it was something like this. It was like Ring of Honor meets New Japan on steroids, really. Like Lucha Underground, no pun intended with Lucha Brothers there. But
That's where they came from. So.
Yeah, it was crisp, it was clean, there was a lot of high flying, there was spots where you're like, you never even knew who the legal man was the whole match.
Good.
And I'm fine with that, because it was just chaos going on.
Yeah,
so
exactly. Chaos is fun.
I enjoyed it.
Chaos in matches can be fun if it's well done. Next up, we had Kenny Omega defeating Ashima.
It was a good match. It was a good match. It really was.
The big, like I said, the biggest problem with this is Shima. I mean, they're trying to obviously build stars and stuff, but I personally, I don't know if you've really heard much about him. I haven't heard anything about him.
Well, here's the only thing you really need to take away from this match. Kenny Omega is the man.
Right.
And he just came off as just another guy. He came off as like one of their mid-card guys. He didn't come off as special
That's
for
the
whatever
thing.
reason.
That's the thing. Yeah, they're not building him as a top guy like they are Hangman.
One
and stuff like
hellacious bump, though. Fucking, what's his name? Shima jumped off they had like a second level, I'm trying to describe it, and he just jumped off whatever, kneed fucking Omega in the mouth, and it was fucking intense, dude.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it was good, but it wasn't great. Like one of those, yeah, it was kind of that. Mm-hmm. So, could have been better, could have been worse. If he was in there with maybe a higher power guy, like higher star power guy, maybe it could have been more interesting.
Main event was these.
The Young Bucks and Dustin and Cody, the Brotherhood.
It didn't. I wanted more out of the storyline, I guess, because that's Cody's forte. He's so good at doing that.
Right.
And it was a good match.
I
I wasn't invested because I'm like, why?
It just didn't have the appeal of their last match, the Brotherhood, like their match together.
Fighter Fest, I enjoyed more.
The last one. Yeah,
I know it's
Fyter
not
Fest,
a popular opinion, but I did. I don't know why. I just
Yeah,
thought
I
this
mean-
one didn't have really much to grasp
You
on
think
there.
that's not a popular opinion? I feel like
I don't
people
know.
enjoyed that overall more.
I know the people in our HOF or fucking thing like this one better.
Well, because this one, no Moxley.
Yeah, and you could tell there was no real star power.
Right,
Like, I don't
no
know how-
Moxley. Kenny Omega should have star power, but was in a match with someone who's not really
It wasn't
that
even
big.
that. It just they didn't treat him like the star that he like. He came out in just his gear, no T-shirt either. Like no Kenny Omega Pro Wrestling selling T-shirt.
That's stupid.
Just came out shirtless, ready to wrestle.
That's dumb. He's got so many shirts.
And another thing, their commentary team sucks dicks. It
bad.
sucks all the dicks.
This is bad.
This is not good.
And JR knows it's bad.
I feel bad for JR. You can tell that he's
He's
getting
just
up
old
there.
and senile, probably, by now.
There was just points where I felt like he didn't even want to be there.
Probably not. He's just, he probably wants to be in bed. This is past his bedtime.
I think maybe I should change my word. He definitely wants to be there. He wants to be a part of something big. He wants to prove that he's still got
I think
it.
he should be backstage, if
But
anything.
I feel like he's an old wrestler where you got to tell them that, like, you just don't got it anymore.
Right. Yeah, he should be a backstage guy, if anything. Maybe production or whatever. But, yeah, no, he shouldn't be talent
Let's
right
get
now.
into something that you have stronger opinions on.
Well, yeah, because I care more.
There's talent. No, there's talent that you know.
Yeah.
Extreme Rules.
I can't care about AEW yet.
You should, because it won you the chop shop.
That's fair. Yeah, you're right.
I know more about it and apparently lost. And I will never know because I will never go back and listen to what I picked on the fucking podcast last week.
You picked not Brandy, who Brandy won. And you
never
picked,
picking Brandy.
I understand. And you picked the face team in that beginning match with MJF and all them.
God damn it.
Yep. And I was random. I picked all random people, pretty much.
God damn it.
Hey, it worked out.
It did.
Let's talk about a thing I do know about. Oh, good
I
lord.
literally have no notes for Extreme Rules, so I'm going off the tongue here.
I gotta.
This is
get
my
it out.
note. What are you going to do about it, you little piece of shit?
Yeah, that was great. That was excellent. So the kickoff show kicked off with Shinsuke Nakamura versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship.
Jake, what is your take on kickoff shows?
Kickoff shows, the belts do not change hands on them.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, so Finn won, right?
Finn, yeah.
Okay.
Finn won in my eyes. No, Shinsuke Nakamura beat Finn Balor and took the belt on the pre-show.
This is a fun match.
And you know what's funny? Ever since I started saying that, it's happened almost every time.
No, Jake, it always has happened.
That's not
but
true.
You had a weird take one day, and
that's
you've
not
stuck with it.
That's not true. It has not been happening until I said something. It's like someone's listening.
Trying to tell you you're wrong on something is like trying to sweep flour out of a rug. Like, just, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, it just puffs up. And,
It just
yeah.
it gets everywhere. It's like you're never going to work. It's never going to work.
So here's the thing. Good on them. It was a pretty good match, but good on them for surprising me. I did not expect Shinsuke to win this match at all.
I enjoyed this match.
I expected Finn to win and then bring this to SummerSlam. I was so wrong.
Here's what I like about it. It's two guys that have been booked pretty badly for the last few months, really, if you think about it. And it was a fun match. They showcased. I don't know why people were upset it was on the kickoff. I like watching wrestling, and
It got
was
people
on.
hot, which
Yeah.
is good. I'd say the crowd was pretty good throughout the whole show.
These two have good chemistry, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Slice ratings.
5.
I gave it 4.5, or 4 in the crust, as we say.
I give it 5 too because it was kind of nice to see Shinsuke get the W.
Yeah, I could have bumped it up to that for that reason. And what Finn is doing next is going to be super interesting, hopefully. So
It will be.
it makes a lot more sense now that he dropped the belt. But I thought what happened was going to be for the belt. So,
Oh yeah, that's news too. Finn's got okayed some time off.
yeah, so that's another
It's
thing.
gonna happen after SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
And then he's gonna come back and join the club for Survivor Series against Undisputed Era.
I fucking hope so. That'd be great. I don't think it'll happen, but I hope so. So would it be a 4-on-4, or would it be they'd have to get a 5th member?
I think it'd be
Each.
4-on-4.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
probably.
pretty sure Bobby Fish might be dead by then. Or
Maybe.
Kyle O'Reilly might be injured very badly.
You know
by
what would
then.
be way better? And Survivor Series would be cool. Have the club go to NXT and do fucking War Games.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Or bring War Games up for one pay-per-view.
Yeah, they won't, but
Yeah,
that'd be nice. So the other kickoff match was Tony Nese versus Drew Gulak for the Cruiserweight Championship.
3 slices.
I gave this one 4 in the crust as well. I thought it wasn't their best match, but it was still a great, a good Cruiserweight match.
I was upset because I had higher hopes for it.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, usually these are in the 6 range. These are
Yeah.
usually way up there.
The triple threat was higher.
It was.
And the biggest thing for me was that they're going to get one-on-one time. It's going to be fucking epic. They're going to do some fun shit. It wasn't.
It was good,
just-
not great, which is a lot of this pay-per-view, I'd say. It was good. The pay-per-view had great tones, but it was mostly good.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can
Me
say
too.
that.
Yeah,
I like this. I'm not a WWE mark, but I like this more than the AEW.
It was a very fun pay-per-view.
I like this more than Evolve. I thought it flowed fucking great
We
from
didn't talk
start to
about that
finish.
at all.
There's not. I mean, there was just no stakes. That's
Right,
all.
yeah.
It was fun pay-per-view if you watched it.
Yeah, so that was that. On the main card, it actually kicks off with Roman Reigns and The Undertaker versus Shane McMahon and Drew, which is fucking cool.
Here's the thing.
did
Once
not
I saw that kicking off the show, I'm like, well, Corbs is fucking winning in the main event.
We kind of both had that
My
take.
time to shine.
We both had that take, and we were both wrong.
Maybe
but
that's why I enjoyed this pay-per-view so much, though, is because the whole time I'm like, I can't
happening.
believe Corbs is going to win.
it's happening. And he was a highlight of the match.
He won more fans than Seth did in
He
that
was
match.
the match, yeah. But yeah, Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns and The Undertaker versus Drew McIntyre and Shane McMahon. This match
I think we just had a hurricane.
was fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
I'm shocked because it shouldn't have been at all.
Yeah, I didn't care about it at all.
No, going into it, I thought it was going to, first of all, main event, which it did not. It opened the show, which was very smart. And then Undertaker had a fucking excellent showing.
But this is what everybody in the world said when he fought Goldberg. You need him in there with the younger guys. You need him in there. Tag teams specifically is the best
That helped.
case scenario
That
for
definitely
guys this
helped.
age.
But even when it was just one-on-ones with him and Shane or Drew or whatever, he looked great.
He looked fine, yeah.
It was weird.
Here's the thing. He's got wicked long hair for not having any hair in the front.
That's very true.
He's almost at Hogan status.
Oh my god. He starts wearing bandanas again.
Dude, when he
American
pulled
Bandana.
his hat off, when they do that close-up on
Yeah,
the face,
yeah.
I was like, what the fuck's going on? I see way too much forehead for my Undertaker.
He pulled off old school again, which I don't remember seeing for a while. That was great.
Yeah.
He took a fucking garbage can to the face. That was great.
That was good. Yeah, there was a lot of
Just
good spots.
overall,
I'm trying to think about it. Yeah.
It wasn't here's the thing. It wasn't the greatest wrestling match, but it didn't have to be because it was a great match gimmick-wise and like just fun.
I'm going to say something kind of shocking.
Yeah.
I think Roman Reigns might be the best wrestler out of that group.
You're right.
But Drew McIntyre is good. But
Drew's
I'm just
a good
saying,
powerhouse. Roman is a better wrestler, probably. Technically.
I know that that's not popular to say, but like I really feel like going into that match, I wasn't expecting a great wrestling match because Roman Reigns was the best wrestler out of that group.
Yeah, and it ended up being probably one of the best matches of the night
Yeah,
overall.
Well, that's the other thing, dude. Is people hate on Shane O'Mac. His last few matches, because they're not wrestling matches, he never books himself in just a straight wrestling match.
Because he's smart.
These have been fun, man.
Yeah.
That bump fucking he took, the elbow dropped onto Taker. He looked like he killed Undertaker.
Yes, he did. Yeah, good on Taker for taking that, too. Because he is a 50-something-year-old man.
Shane's 50 jumping.
Him, too.
He's the one taking the sudden impact.
That's very true. Yeah, it was...
Poor Shane. Gets shit on, just sweats in his eyeballs all fucking 20 minutes.
We were right about which match would have blood. It was this one.
Oh, we were?
Yeah.
Did we pick it?
We picked every wrestler in it, but we did pick this match. So we were right.
Oh, yeah, because I've said Shane throws potatoes.
Something like that.
Who bled? I don't even remember.
Taker.
Was it from Shane?
Just on the back, though. Yeah.
I
think so. I think it was from the table spot. I could be wrong. But there was a lot of shit going on. It's kind of hard to tell.
So I'm not right.
Ooh, you know what? It was from Elias's guitar, I believe.
Okay.
When he got it hit on the back. What do you think for Slice
He blew the fuck out of that guitar, too.
Blew the fuck up. Yeah, it was awesome.
He's like, get out of my yard, old man.
I feel like this match just had everything that you wanted.
Yeah, it was fun. It was exactly what you needed to have out of an Undertaker at 57 years old.
Pretty much, yeah. Slice ratings. What do you got?
All right, this is going to sound high for me. Going 6 in the crust.
Me too.
I enjoyed this match. I was pleasantly surprised, and that always gets a bump for me. But you know me, I like stories. They told a great story throughout the fucking match.
Like I said, it wasn't like a great wrestling match, but the story was probably better than anything else that was told.
Yeah,
this
Elias
night.
coming in, and just everything was great. And that was like something I don't like about the main event is the story didn't make sense towards the end. We'll get to that, though.
Yeah. The Revival versus the Usos for the Raw Tag Team Championship.
Fucking, I'm such a big Top Guy fan.
Me too. The only problem I had, it was a good match overall, but it was sloppy for these guys, it felt.
Yeah, well, it felt like they had a rush because I feel like maybe Taker Roman that match went a little longer than they wanted. So it felt like there were spots where they had a rush. But I'm just talking like their psychology. Like when they're in the middle of the match and he knocks out fucking one of the Usos and he just falls down. He's like, night.
That was funny.
Like they're great at telling in-match stories.
Yeah,
and they're great at pulling off old school heel shit, which is what they're known for.
100%. Everyone looked good, other than the few sloppy bits that were in there.
I agree with you. This could have, on paper, been a better match. But it was still a fine match.
I give it a 5. And I feel like you said, I feel like it could have been in the upper echelon, way higher.
I'll sweep it with you and go 5.
Yeah. Speaking of things that were higher, Aleister Black versus Cesaro.
This was top match candidate for the night.
This for me, it's either 1 and 2, but like as far as actual wrestling matches go,
this is 2 for me. Now I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. This match though was, and let me tell you, he knocked out Cesaro's fucking face off, dude.
Yeah.
That black mask was legit, and he's hit it 2 nights in a row perfectly. Because sometimes
100%.
when he hit it with fucking Lars with it, and he was 7 feet away.
God. That was on the both of them. On the both of them.
Yeah, Lars should have just not sold it or something. Yeah,
exactly. Just like, oh, you missed, you idiot.
But he's legit connecting now.
100%. This was one of the highlights of the night for sure. And luckily, there were a lot. There were a lot of highlights.
A fight with me.
Yes.
Sorry, I should say that.
No, it's totally okay. I have it written in the notes. I gave it 6 in the crust.
With periods too.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I have it with the crust. 6 in the crust. I can't words. Too good. What do you think?
I loved this match.
It's so good.
I'll go 6 in the crust too.
Yeah.
I almost went 7 there.
It was
That's
close.
tough for me.
I was almost there as well. And there was another one later on that I had to think about a little bit because I think I rated this one higher because I enjoyed it a little bit more.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
This would have been a lot higher if Cesaro was able to garner emotion out of himself.
There was no build
and
too.
the crowd.
Well, yeah. There was no build. That was a problem. But they still somehow told a story even with no build in the ring.
The thing with it, the only thing that's lacking, is just Cesaro's so great. Like that's almost his personality is so bad.
I know.
It's as bad as his wrestling's good. It's
kind of like Ricochet.
Yeah, well, yeah, but Ricochet even's a little bit more personality.
And he's a better babyface, too.
And and he fingers butt online.
Of
he
course.
does. I mean, you never see Cesaro.
That garners
do
some sympathy, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
Oh, then this happened. Bayley versus Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss for the SmackDown Women's Champion. I wrote down Raw. That's not right. The SmackDown Women's Championship. Maybe it's because both of those fucking ladies are on Raw.
4 slices.
I'm with exactly right on.
I thought it was fine.
It was acceptable. This could have been a disaster, and it wasn't. So, I mean, we got 2 good female workers in there with Bliss and Bayley, and then Nikki was kind of the wild card here. But she was great.
She always is.
But she's been doing good work. That's it. 4.
I like that the fucking... I was called the primetime players.
Wait a minute.
Jesus
What?
Christ. Street Profits just talking about munching on Nikki all the time, dude.
Yeah. Angelo Dawkins, I believe it is a big fan. and I love that they're playing that up.
I dig it.
This was a pretty good match as well. Bobby Lashley versus Braun Strowman in a last man standing match. We knew that going into this was going to be a good match.
Braun Strowman is the most hardcore pro wrestler in WWE.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
He's great.
There's nobody on his level. Anytime there's a stipulation where he can murder someone,
he does.
He murders them.
Absolutely.
And it's phenomenal.
Yeah, 100%.
And he takes major bumps, too. That back bump he took through the barricade where he almost bashed his face on the fucking the steel steps. And he did smash the back of his head on the ground.
Yeah.
Dude, this match was so much fun, though.
Just overall, I mean, again, not a very good technical wrestling match. It's not going to be.
It's not supposed to be.
It's not going to be. Overall, it was very fun. And the only complaint I'd have is the guys got gassed, I guess, a little bit near
I wouldn't
the
even
end.
complain about that.
I'm not complaining, really.
I would just complain that fucking they threw him into the goddamn Asian announce table.
Yes, they did. They took out Funaki.
I was so fucking upset for my man.
Overall, I gave this one 5 in the crust.
5 in the crust?
Yep.
Oh, wow. I'm going 6 in the crust.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I loved it. I loved the spot, and I love the fucking cheese, like, 80s movie fucking ending where he punches the hole
true.
through the wall.
I loved that. The Kool-Aid Man shit.
Crystal goes, the only thing that would have made that better is if they had a cutout of his, like, body and he just walked through it.
Yes, it would have been great. The reason, I think I'm just kind of basing it around things around it. Like, I'm basing my slice ratings around the other things. And this was, I kind of tiered them a little bit.
This was the most extreme match on an Extreme Rules pay-per-view, though, for me.
Yes.
Well, for that,
well,
I mean.
I guess so.
Nothing was as extreme as this.
I'd say the Roman and that one was up there, though.
Yeah.
I'd say it's on par, at least.
Well, there was a guitar, yeah.
There was a lot more than just a guitar.
What else?
It did help, of course.
Yeah.
The New Day versus Heavy Machinery versus Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship.
Zanca out of the gate, 6.
I got it a 5.5 on this as well. It's 5 in the crust. Overall, just really good showing.
Otis got in 2 pumps after the Caterpillar.
Yes.
So he's getting better with his gas.
Maybe he needs to start doing some cardio himself.
Oh, dude,
So
he'll
he can
die, though.
I know, that's the problem.
You can see the MSG sweating out of his body.
It's
dude.
unbelievable, that man. He is, and again, the Heavy Machinery, super fucking over.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Sure,
Literally, though, 15, 20 minutes after their match, on his Instagram was him eating fucking, like, kielbasa kebabs
Steaks
or
and
whatever.
weights, baby.
Dude. Yeah.
That man eats like it's crazy.
He must have been thinking, like, oh, I must have lost 20 pounds up there. Gotta fill
I gotta go
it back
fill
up.
it back up, yeah. 5 in the crust is pretty solid, and the New Day are the new WWE Tag Team Champions, baby.
Who has the best baby?
Adam Cole.
Not Jericho?
Night to the rock and roller, baby. Adam Cole.
Yeah.
I think he's taking the reins.
He stole it from Jericho.
Yeah.
I mean, he did say that.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah.
I think it's Adam
Kofi's baby
Cole.
annoys me. But I have
He's
been
been
saying
doing it for a billion years.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like, they've been doing that for so long that I can't even, like, whatever.
He may be, though, my least favorite New Day member, and he's the WWE champion. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
I'm not saying, like,
I'm with you.
He's still good, but, like, on the mic,
The
I
other
would
two are
take-
just way more charismatic.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And they're more fun to watch in the ring to me. I don't know.
That's why they're the tag team, I guess.
Kofi has, like, the knee move. I don't just... And he misses it a lot.
That's true. That's very true. Ricochet versus AJ Styles for the United States Championship.
This was my favorite match.
This was mine as well. Well, this and Alistair, that one, they go hand in hand.
I'm
pretty
going
much.
1A, though, with this one.
Yeah, I'm pretty much there. I gave them the same rating, just because I enjoyed them both the same amount. But you're right, it's 1A, 1B, and it was just great all
This
around.
had more story to it, too. I think maybe why. But AJ Styles and Ricochet have some of the best chemistry. Which
100%.
Is obvious. Like,
They have not put
obviously.
on a bad match yet. It's been 3 matches now.
They're 2 of the best going today.
And they're probably going to have a 4th, which is great.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely. This is how you build things. This is how you build stories.
Just to jump ahead, too, that forearm that everyone's fucking raving about on Raw was incredible.
Yeah.
Ricochet's sell job on that?
100%. He's an excellent seller, for sure.
Amazing, dude.
Like, some people don't understand that art really anymore, and he fucking does.
Yeah. Ziggler, him. Who did I say?
Ziggler's
I
great.
mentioned somebody's great at selling that I wasn't.
Not
I forget.
Shane.
No, it wasn't Shane.
I don't know. There's a lot of people, like anyone in NXT lately is
Yeah.
pretty fucking good.
It was a bigger guy, though. I forget. Whatever, though.
Yeah, we'll get there. Facts, all that.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Dolph Ziggler being a great seller,
Oh, shout out to Tucky, though. That
Yeah.
guy gets a lot of shit, and he's phenomenal.
why he shouldn't get any shit? He's great.
Because he's not Otis, is
Well,
why he
that's
gets
true.
shit, you know
But here's the thing. I don't think Otis could be Otis without Tucky.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Yeah. I've agreed with you.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's us that we need to get on board. I think
I'm
it's
just
everyone
saying,
else.
Tucky in the ring is pretty fun to watch.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He's weird looking. You can see his dick through his silhouette and stuff, so he should wear a cut. But other than that, I'm a Tucky fan.
I mean, look at the things they're fucking wearing. Those things are tiny little singlets.
They're Baywatch outfits.
And they're enormous
They're
dudes.
literally Baywatch bathing
They're
suits.
huge dudes. So yeah, you're gonna see some dick. You're gonna see some dick outline.
Which is something Otis can't say. He's seen his dick in a while. In a long time. There was a joke there. I fucked it up. God damn it.
Get it. I got the joke.
That was Kevin Owens going for the stunner on Shane, and Shane slipped.
He slipped.
He
What a
pulled the
dummy.
old Zion Nike move.
Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens happened. Kinda.
I like that this was definitely a time crunch.
Oh
But
yeah.
I like that there was some character development afterwards.
Me too. I don't know if they announced it like that day or the day before or whatever, but I didn't know it was happening. So I was like, no, okay, this will be a pretty good match. And then Owens comes out, stuns Ziggler, and then wins.
But they gave
it.
him mic time after.
100%.
If he just had a squash and walked away, I would have been like, what the fuck? Why even
It would have been
have
kind of cool that way too, though. I agree that he needed the mic time, but it would have been kind of cool if he was just a badass, stunned him and left.
Oh, this is what I wanted to say. I did have one note that wasn't on my things.
Yes.
So Triple H worked with a few guys in Japan, right?
Okay, yes.
Worked with the club.
The club.
Worked with Shinsuke.
Yes.
Shinsuke is your new IC champion. The club is now your new US champion.
So what you're telling me is Triple H has control over the mid card.
I'm just saying, they're not giving him either brand. They might have given him the
Just
IC
the mid-card.
title in the US.
Just like,
title.
here, have the mid card. Do whatever you want. Those two guys.
Just saying, they might have been brothered up. You know what I
I'm
mean?
fine with it. I'm cool with that.
I like the moves.
Me too. I like Shinsuke having a belt at any point.
And you know me, I like heels holding titles. I
Yes.
like the chase way more than the actual having it.
Well, that's why I liked pretty much everything that happened during this pay-per-view, because we had all babyface champions.
I hate that.
Except for Daniel Bryan and Rowan.
Yeah.
And so
And they
that
were-
swapped, but it's to the New Day, so like that's still entertaining. And then we got a bunch of heel champions again. It's
I'm
great.
glad. I'm
Me
happy.
too. We can finally start building shit again. Kofi Kingston versus Samoa Joe for the WWE.
What are you giving the Ricochet AJ match?
Oh shit. Oh, I think I said it earlier. 6.5.
All right, I'll go
6 on the
7.
crust. Yeah, fair.
Because I gave the other one 6.5, and I thought this was a little better.
Fair enough. The general consensus from what I've heard is people did not care for it as much as some of their other matches, which is weird. I don't know why. I maybe we have a different light about it. I don't know.
I
It's
just
weird.
had fun watching this pay-per-view,
Me
like I
too.
said, because I thought fucking we were going to get a new...
Oh, it would have been so good. We might have gotten something arguably better though.
Still real after party's favorite son.
Oh, 100%.
Baron.
Kofi Kingston versus Samoa Joe. Here's my exactly, and it shouldn't have been. It's one of those things where this should have been one of the matches of the night, and it was middle of the road.
Listen, my client, that wrestling guy on Instagram, has been saying exactly how I feel about this. No one's going to take Samoa Joe seriously ever again.
Nope.
He talks about fucking people up, banging their wives, eating their children.
Never
and
does.
They never let him win.
Yeah, I know.
He's a jobber.
It
A
sucks.
jobber to the
Jobber
stars,
to the
as
stars.
they say. And it's sad.
Sad but true.
It's just sad.
That's another sex song.
He should have won. Even if they didn't go give him the title.
Gonna let that one slip by.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
great.
should have won.
100%. He should have won something by this point, right?
Should have.
He won a United States title once and then lost it the next pay-per-view. Or not even. He lost it on Raw, didn't he?
He should have won.
fucking
That's
bad.
what it comes down to.
He should have won a lot of things, man.
This was his chance. Kofi's boring as champ.
Yeah.
Your champion's coming out throwing pancakes into the crowd.
And here's the
How
thing.
are you going to appeal to the teenage demographic that you're looking for now?
Kofi's a better champion than Seth was.
Yeah.
I'll give him that.
And what's that say?
I know.
They were both terrible.
That's what I'm saying. It's not great.
Listen, you gave him the belt. You did it. You're not
It's
racist
over.
anymore,
It's
Vince.
over.
We
Yeah.
love you for it. Thank you,
Exactly.
finally. But look, he's not
Just
it.
know when you're done. Like, yeah.
Samoa Joe would have been perfect.
How long do they keep the belt on Kofi, you think?
When was the last time you had a fat Samoan as champ?
A fat Samoan?
Yep.
Rikishi was never WWE champion.
Nope. Probably Yokozuna.
Yep, that'd be the one.
And they said he was Japanese.
Which he was not. He was
but
not.
he had my personal favorite dude in his corner.
Are we talking WWE strictly?
I'm talking Mr. Fuji.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was WWE
Saw in the
champion.
eyes. No, he was Yokozuna's manager. Stay with me,
That,
Jake.
no, okay, good. Okay, that's
God
where you're
damn
at.
it.
He was there. So he was there for the championship, but that's it.
I think he was Hawaiian too. But they were both building Nagasaki.
It doesn't make any sense, does it?
No.
So I gave it 5. I mean, like I said, it was middle of the road, but it was still a good match.
4 in the crust.
Yeah.
Joe should have won. Bad booking.
Yeah, it would have
Don't
been.
put him in the match then.
Right, yeah.
Don't put him in the match then.
Like, I think you said it earlier, Joe just needs to stay off the main card.
I don't want him anywhere near the
Not
main
the main card, but the high, like the upper card, because he...
The main event scene.
That's it. Because he never wins. And he probably never will.
And it's not believable anymore.
No. Like, if
They're
you
building him up like a babyface, though, who can't win the big one.
it's kind of like if you started putting Drew in that situation.
He lost to fucking the janitor.
No, I mean, if you started putting him in, like, high spot, like, main event spots like that,
Yeah.
I think he's going to lose.
At least Joe's losing to the stars.
Right. Yeah. That's
Drew's
true.
losing to Cedric.
Drew's losing to... Actually, he didn't lose. Oh, no, he did
He
fucking
lost to
lose.
Cedric.
Oh, my God, you're
With
right.
the most devastating maneuver all week, the roll-up,
Yeah.
which finished 90% of all these matches.
Baron Corbin hates that roll-up.
Oh, yeah.
That man hates that roll-up. So let's talk about the main event, which I thought was pretty entertaining, but mostly the end bit.
Listen, everything was okay.
Yeah.
And then, what we've seen in this man finally shine through. Baron Corbin grabbed that dumb broad Becky Lynch and ended her days.
It was fucking so good.
And the crowd popped so fucking loud.
Which cannot be good for you as a company.
No, when your top babyface woman gets demoralized by somebody everybody hates and they cheer.
Cheer!
And then the follow-up, the camera goes right to Corbin's face, and he's doing his most Corbin face, where he's just smug and awesome.
Yep.
And he looks at Seth Rollins and goes, "What are you gonna do, you little piece of shit?" That is how you build a star right there. No fucks given.
It was so good. That was a highlight of the match. Like
It was.
like
That
you
was the
said-
highlight of the night.
Oh,
It
100%.
really. You can't. What is anybody going to talk about?
Right.
No, and they didn't even bring it up that much on Raw. I'm surprised.
No, they should have replayed it 20 times.
They don't want to because it was man on girl crime. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, it's
Woman
the
beating.
indies.
Yeah.
The whole indies do that. Joey Ryan's made a career out of it.
Corbin hit her legit. Becky took
That was
it
a
legit.
great end of
Yeah.
days, and good on Becky for taking that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
obviously she had something to do with it. So yeah, good on her for doing that.
And then him though, like staring Seth in the eyes and goes, "What are you gonna do, you little piece of shit?"
That's so
That
good.
is the
Right on hard
greatest
cam,
quote.
like right on cam too. Like
Greatest quote.
no qualms about it. Like that's what you saw.
Right then is where all the good ended, and it's not because of anything.
See?
Seth Rollins was awesome.
Yeah,
Brock was awesome, but they lost because Lacey walked away.
that was weird.
She walked away because he hit Becky with the end of days.
Yeah,
Why?
that was weird. She should have
wasn't
been like,
hurt?
yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
But she's like a proper woman or something. She's like, no.
She was still a heel come
abuse. Yeah, she wasn't on the show Monday. Was she?
I think so.
I don't think she was.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Don't come here for facts.
That's true. I could be wrong. We'll get there at
Yep.
some point, but I don't think she was. And if she was, it wasn't memorable.
no.
I liked the Brock stuff, and that's coming from me who does not like Brock.
That's fine. I'm just saying the match didn't make sense after that, where Lacey just watched Rollins destroy Corbin for the win.
Yeah. Here's how it should have been. Here's what would have been a lot better. So Brock comes in, he cashes in for real, wins the belt. How
Pins
much
Becky,
cool?
right?
Yeah, he's the new women's champion. How much cooler would it have been if Brock did not win and got confronted by Becky Lynch?
Here's what I want to say.
Because that would be a very the man move.
Yeah, she would have just done her thing where she like sticks her like kissy lips out real far.
Just like that. I wanted Becky to get in his face. Even
He would kill her.
Oh, I know.
Like Corbin was nice enough just to hit her with one move.
That's true.
Brock would bring her to Suplex City.
I know, but I want it.
Bitch.
I wanted it.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted her to cost Brock the title, and then she just gets destroyed again.
It's a good thing that they ended the match when they did, because I saw a bunch of people saying, both titles are on the line. Brock's Women's Champ and Universal Champ. And it's
No, they ended it
The match
first,
got ended,
yeah.
and then it was cash-in time.
That would have been way funnier.
If him and Heyman, like Heyman was Women's Champ, dude.
Oh, that would have been great.
That would have been a fun storyline.
Yes, I agree.
I'm cool with Brock winning, because like Seth
too.
sucked as champ. He was really boring.
And it's not going to get better. Like, Brock's not a good champion.
And
However, I'm cool with it for now.
I'm fine with Brock being champ because it makes the title actually mean something.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's just going back probably to Seth at SummerSlam. That pissed me off.
That's annoying.
I mean, I would have taken literally anybody else in that match because they
Cesaro.
just did it. Even
I was hoping for Big E.
I'm going to say the worst. Even Roman. I would have
That would have
taken
been
Roman.
fine. Roman's going to be champion someday.
But they could have built that storyline up to where he comes back from all this fucking, leukemia and all this shit, and they could have had a cool storyline going into SummerSlam. It's just going back to Seth, and it was kind of like, well, he wasn't fun to watch.
Maybe Brock keeps it till Mania, and we do get Brock and Roman again.
Well, I don't even want Brock Roman. I'm
No,
just
I don't
saying,
either.
out of that match, like as it started to like go throughout the match, I was like, well, anybody. And then when it was Orton, I'm like, well, whatever. I'd take Orton. At least it'd be fresh for now.
Orton didn't win it either.
That's what I'm saying, though, and it went right to Seth.
I was like, oh, yeah, I would, yeah, exactly. I would have been like, oh, Orton can at least cut some cool promos and whatever, and Seth can too. He's got the ability to.
Dude, that's what I want to talk about at the
Sure.
very beginning of this pay-per-view.
Rewind.
Dude, the coolest part of this match was when Undertaker was doing his thing across his neck and fucking Drew popped up behind
Oh
him like
my
in a
God.
horror movie.
Yes, that was incredible.
Dude, that camera work was phenomenal.
Yeah, we give WWE shit for some things, but sometimes they just do things right, and that was so right.
All right, stop talking. Ready? Present day.
Let's talk about Monday Night Raw.
Let's do it. Wait. You don't want to chop me?
Oh yeah, I guess I do want to chop.
I lost.
I'm not gonna play the theme song though because
Why?
Do you want me to?
It's our thing, man.
All right, do it. Boom. Oh, son of a bitch! Chop time! Damn it! Chop. I am the undisputed champion of the Chop Shop, baby.
It kind of hurts my feelings that
Yeah.
every week when we pick stuff, it feels like every week.
Yeah,
But
pretty
every
much.
pay-per-view when we pick stuff, you go, I'm definitely losing this week.
Okay.
And you never do.
The only reason I lost, or
I
won,
am the Cleveland Browns of the Chop Shop.
things are about to get a lot better for them. So I mean, maybe things will get better for you too.
I don't think I'm the Cleveland Browns minus
Before.
fucking Baker Mayfield.
Fair enough. Yeah. So you're the before. I'm the after.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Well, let's put it this way. Because we were like, who won? We don't know. I started keeping track 4 pay-per-views ago. I'm 1-3. Wins go first. There you go. I'm a
Yeah,
real
I think you
sports
won
fan.
the first one and
Sports
have
ball.
lost the last 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have. And theoretically, we tied this week.
You're right. You're correct. This is not technically a loss, but I
good thing we
brought
went-
the tiebreaker.
This is a loss. I'm taking it. It's
Right.
fine. We had more predictions, so we had a fallback plan.
It worked out.
I'm not calling shenanigans. Let's
If-
do this.
Hypothetically, say we didn't do that. Here's the plan going forward. And I don't know if we've mentioned this. We'll both do 2 questions, 2 chops. How about that?
Okay.
If we tie.
Okay.
2 chops each.
Okay.
With 2 questions.
Okay.
But
I'm in.
this week, I have 3. This is kind of a
so
two-parter.
bad at trivia. Just chop me.
No, you have to answer the questions.
I do.
This one's easy. This
Go.
one's easy.
Jericho.
No. Fuck! What is the most common number drawn for Royal Rumble winners, and name one of them? One of the people.
I don't
one.
know. Roman 27.
You got 27. You did not get the other one. So
That's a half a chop.
well, I can't do half a chop.
Wait, I wasn't ready. Chop me again.
You want to? You want to get?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, motherfuckers.
The winner. It was 27. So you did get that. That is correct.
So what does that get me? Nothing.
No,
you
it
got
doesn't.
2 questions in one question, you cheap son
Because
of a bitch.
I thought it was too easy to just do the number, and it would have been because he would have gotten it. It's Big John Studd, Yokozuna, Bret Hart, and Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Oh, here's a good one. This one's specifically for you.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
I know exactly what you're doing, and I like it. I like what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything, Jake.
I don't know how you're going to set it up, though.
Don't worry.
You could, set it up on the mic or something. You got it? You good? Do we need to move over or something?
We're good.
All right.
We're good.
This is for you.
It's chop shop time.
Carlito
Oh, son of a
faced the members of Evolution consecutively in 2005, 2006, and 2007 at what pay-per-view? It's the same one every time.
Say it again.
Carlito
Yeah.
faced the members of Evolution consecutively in 2005, 2006, and 2007 at which WWE pay-per-view? It is the same one for every one. That's why it's kind of weird and creepy.
Survivor Series.
Unforgiven! This chop is going to be Unforgiven!
Yowie!
Yowie? Wowie.
All right, what's next? Next question. Go.
Oh, this is a good one. You might get this one. Al Snow's famous head was the model for what superstar's mask?
Was the model for what superstar's mask?
It was a mannequin head that held this superstar's mask.
Kane?
No.
Fucker, go.
Mankind!
Oh, yowie wowie.
Mankind, baby!
That was a son of a bitch.
Ugh. Felt good for me.
Well, Jake,
Yes.
now that my chest is pink,
I feel successful
would
for
like
the
to
first
say-
time ever.
Braun Strowman just posted.
Yes.
He's re-signed for 4 more years.
Cool. I mean, I don't ever see him going anywhere else.
Did you see he fucking shared a meme I made and cropped it horribly?
Yes, I did. Hey, listen.
He tries.
A
He has
share,
big dumb hands, I'm guessing, so...
a share from Braun Strowman is still a share from Braun fucking Strowman.
So it kind of... I'd like to think that my joke got him the extra $1 million that he probably signed for.
I bet you're right. You're 100% correct.
I got nothing.
What do you think Braun Strowman's go-to karaoke song is?
Well, everyone said you don't know how accurate this is, so I'm guessing Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You.
That's probably super accurate.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's
Yeah.
not bad. Maybe it's fucking You Down With OPP.
How do you feel about you...
Pop that pussy!
How do you feel about you doing the breakdown this week?
I mean, I can.
You
but
could.
it's never funny.
It's not supposed to be funny.
My reading comprehension
That's fair.
is like at the level of Braun's championship winning credibility.
Yeah, so it doesn't exist. Maybe I'll just do it. So Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, they kick off the show because, I mean, of course they do. Why wouldn't they? It's the new Universal Champion. You gotta fucking have them on there.
Before we go,
Sure.
I can probably take over.
You can.
I
if
will
you
say
want.
this. As good as Extreme Rules was,
The shows after were not.
yeah, Raw and SmackDown were fucking terrible. They were boring.
They weren't the worst
fun.
that I've ever seen. They were bad, though.
They were just boring.
They were very
They,
boring.
they were just boring.
And this is supposed to be the beginning of, like, a new era.
Yeah.
Supposed
Not yet.
to be. I thought it was right after Extreme Rules.
That's what everyone thought. Apparently not.
When's
Apparently
it supposed to happen?
Apparently today, Wednesday, July, whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
is Eric Bischoff's actual first day.
Oh, good.
They
okay.
waited till after SmackDown to put him in charge of SmackDown, which is nice.
Is it?
No,
Is
it's
it?
fucking.
Is that nice?
God damn it.
Hey, at least we got Liv.
Yeah, but
Liv
if
was
Paul Heyman was there, and if that was the type of Raw we're gonna see, I'm kind of sad.
The beginning had a little bit of a different feel, despite them, because like he was announcing this thing and whatever, this 10-man battle royal or whatever. That was kind of neat, but it went on for too long. Like this whole segment went on for way too long.
That's the key to Raw this week. Was everything went on too long,
Yeah, pretty much.
except for any match that people wanted.
A good
Joe
match, yeah.
Finn wasn't long.
No, it was very short
And,
actually.
and look, it was obviously to build for
Yeah,
the
the
Fiend
other
after.
thing.
But their NXT matches were phenomenal. They could have done something there, but no, they gave fucking 25 minutes to Natalia.
Yeah, it was not great.
And Zack Ryder got
That was
fucking squashed.
I liked that.
That's fine. I liked it too. He actually, that should count for 2 wins because, it was his hometown.
That's
And
true.
he did- that never happened.
That's true. So yeah, Heyman announces this cross-branded all-star 10-man battle royal. What the fuck? Who gives a shit? He announces all the people and then calls everyone Brock's bitches. That was it. But it lasted. Like I say, that was it. But it felt like it lasted 15 minutes.
It lasted as long as our fight for the Fallen prediction, or breakdown.
That actually lasted a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
Ricochet and the Usos. This was a pretty good match. Ricochet and the Usos take on the Revival and Robert Roode, which is definitely not actually Robert Roode because that was fucking Bobby Roode.
Pissing me off.
That was Bobby Roode right there.
There's no way.
Robert Roode had a mustache, and that guy had a full beard. So I don't know what's going on there.
They just pulled him out again. They were like,
Pretty much.
give us the Bobby one.
But I need to shave. What? No, you go out there like that. You're Robert, but you're Bobby. I don't like it.
He was so over for a week, and then they didn't do anything.
He was over on the internet for a week. He wasn't over in the crowd.
Yeah.
They did not give a shit. So Ricochet gets first fall pretty much immediately, as part of the course for all these 2 out of 3 falls matches lately.
The crowd gets super dead when they announce 2 out of 3 falls.
I know, because they know what's coming.
Well, they also know that the first 2 falls don't matter. So even when like Ricochet picked up the win, the crowd wasn't like, yeah, it was just... All right, now the Revival will obviously get the next one. And
It's kind of nice though when they were doing it with Kofi and the New Day and stuff, they just had them win the first 2.
Yeah,
that was fine, I guess, because it was a little different.
I hate that we have to reset the match. We'll be
so
back.
stupid. I don't think that's gonna go away because I feel like Vince is like, no, we have to do it that way.
I really wish they would just play stupid, like just go to commercial. And then just be like, and we're back, and like the fucking match starts. Like,
Or
you don't have
just
to
make it shit rest holds. Like anything. Have them
We
wrestle.
had 25-minute rest holds in the women's match.
That's true. And there were 4 commercials or something during it.
Those commercials were brutal.
So they just broke it up during eliminations and shit, which is stupid. I don't know, whatever. So yeah, the Revival do get the second fall, of course, and then Ricochet and the Usos get the third fall after Ricochet's flippy dip splash thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fine match. Like overall, it was good. That was pretty much it, though. AJ Styles and the Club come down and they beat up Ricochet. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. That's all I got.
I know. I got nothing either.
Yeah, no.
Raw was not fun. Like, this is gonna be tough. Let's go
It
fast.
had a fun point 1. It had one single good thing. The Viking Raiders take on some local jobbers. Who gives an actual shit?
Yep, they killed one of them.
There are people like Hawkins and Ryder and the Ascension on this roster. Fucking use them. That's how I feel about that and local jobbers. Good for the jobbers for getting a job for the night, I guess.
Apparently, Hawkins and Ryder aren't a team anymore.
No, they are.
Zack Ryder's a solo act now.
Nope, there was a backstage saying that Hawkins was getting a massage and missed the match.
Yeah.
I saw it. But that wasn't on the show.
Good, because they're a terrible tag team.
Oh, shame on you. You're wrong.
They are. They're the worst tag team champions ever.
That's not true.
Name someone worse. Name a worse title reign than theirs.
I'm not saying it was.
They had the titles for 9 months, and they lost it in their first title defense.
I'm not saying it was a good title reign, but I'm also not. They're not the worst ones ever.
They are.
I don't think that's.
They had the longest reign and the least amount of title defenses I've ever seen in any title match ever. Brock defended titles more.
Yeah, you might be.
He was actually on the show more in between their title reign.
Well, it's not their fault. How about that? Can we agree on that?
Still the worst title reign I've ever seen. You can't name one.
Not right now. So earlier, Drew McIntyre confronted Cedric Alexander in the locker room. Cedric's looking like a teacher or something, wearing glasses. And then they have a match.
He looks like he should be in AEW. He's not big enough to be on this roster, and he's really good at wrestling, but his character
Here's the
sucks.
thing. It doesn't matter, because he still beat Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, this is true.
Good for him, but also bad for Drew. Bad.
I feel like him and Apollo Crews have the same storyline right now on different brands.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, the 2 guys who are phenomenal in the ring, but their characters are not there yet.
Plain and boring.
Plain Jane.
Fucking Apollo got to win too.
That's what I'm saying.
It's weird.
The same
It's the
storyline.
exact same thing. Over a person bigger than them.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah, it was not good.
I'm into this. We're doing this. Let's get it.
What are we doing?
Let's break down, man.
So Finn and Joe.
So X-Pac comes out, right?
X-Pac comes out. He starts jerking off on the crowd. It's unbelievable. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, that might happen next week.
Yeah, it's definitely going to probably happen next week. He's not doing anything.
Ghost of Chris Benoit will show up. It'll be awesome. So Finn and Joe, they have a
X-Pac
match.
for sure is coming out with this support dog that he brings everywhere.
He's got a support dog now?
You haven't seen him? He wears him in the little baby vest on his chest wherever he goes.
That's awesome. He should. Finn and Joe. They have a couple backstage dueling promos. They were both okay. They were nothing special. But they have their match. Joe beats Finn pretty fucking easily.
And then Finn whoops his ass.
And then
out.
Finn kicks the shit out of Joe.
Finn's
Stands tall.
Celebrating.
His
music's playing.
And then it fades out.
It doesn't fade out.
It
It
fizzles
does some
out.
cool
It was like
shit,
a weird.
When
Yeah.
a needle goes on a record player,
Yeah.
like sound. It was awesome. This was done perfectly.
It was done great.
Yeah.
So what happened? What happened next?
Finn pulls out his dick, right?
Yes.
There's a little child in the crowd, and she's crying. She's like, "Mom, what's happening?" And it wasn't that, but it was something kind of like that. I saw a lot of scared kids in the front row.
And it was probably about the equivalent of seeing a live dick on television, right? It was just as exciting.
I mean, there was an eruption of cheers.
It was just as exciting. So the lights go out. There's a bunch of weird sounds and music playing or whatever. And then you hear commotion. Crowd cheers. Who's in the ring with Finn?
The Fiend.
The Fiend.
Sorry, I had no jokes.
Brave. It's not a joke. This is one of the best. This is the best part of the weekend, like the week, probably. The Fiend is on fucking Raw, and he takes out Finn Balor with his sister Abigail. They are going to finally do this feud right, I think.
What? You mean they're not going to do
What?
Pumpkin Finn versus Sister Abigail Braun?
Boy, did I hate that. Did that match even actually happen?
No,
it didn't, right?
They flashed a thing for it, and, that was
And then it just didn't happen. Pumpkin Finn is not a thing that should ever happen. A Pumpkin Demon? No. Mm-mm. I'd rather Rainbow Demon, 100%.
Yeah.
And we haven't gotten it.
No, because you're gonna get Club Demon. And it's gonna be
Whatever that means.
No, it's gonna be fucking leather jacket. Fucking Finn's coming back.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for because that's what's gonna happen. If they're smart, that's what's gonna fucking happen. Blessed
Cough
days.
button.
Blessed days for you.
Go ahead.
We don't have a cough button.
Yeah, we do. Yell it.
Wild card.
Yeah. There's a shitload of wild cards too. They just don't even talk about it anymore.
Except for Cesaro.
He's the only one who brought it up. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was that. The Fiend is fucking. He made his debut. It was great.
It was awesome.
was
I love the
fucking
fucking
excellent.
pants. I love the what do they call the things you put in your eyeballs? Not glasses.
Contacts?
Yep.
Got it.
Those.
Ooh, I have to get glasses.
Good.
So that'll be a nice change.
Why don't you just get contacts and you can get the fucking fiend contacts?
That's, yeah. I don't want contacts. First of all, I don't like putting things in my eyes. I had colored contacts for fun once, and I hated it.
Like Drake Maverick's wife.
Does she have colored contacts?
She must. Remember when Roman Reigns had blue eyes? And
Yeah.
they just don't even acknowledge it anymore?
That's fair. Yeah, good point. Speaking of Drake Maverick and his wife, Drake Maverick and his wife check into a hotel room, which is not a hotel room at all. It just looked like the backstage area with some setup of a hotel room. And I think it was, because R-Truth was lurking around. And he paid the guy $1 to find Hornswoggle.
That was my favorite part.
Oh,
I
it's
mean, I
great.
liked this whole segment, but that was hilarious. Was him going and be like, Hornswoggle checking in here?
Lowercase h.
Yeah.
Then it comes to Street Profits. They're talking about like the main event and shit. And then they talk about Nikki Cross again, which is funny.
I like that.
I do too. I think they've been highlighted pretty well for the most part. When they were breaking down Extreme Rules, like it was nothing special. But yeah, but now when they're not doing that, it's okay. This is when the Zack Ryder thing happened. So they show Mike Kanellis backstage after they show Zack Ryder in the ring in his hometown. They were in Long Island.
No entrance.
No entrance, of course. The live audience at least got to see it, right?
But whenever they do that, your instant thought is, well, this guy's losing.
Yeah.
And it's his hometown.
Yeah. But the way I figured he wasn't losing is because I saw Mike Kanellis and Maria.
Yeah.
Which sucks, and I wish that wasn't the case.
When Maria said she'll do it herself, I thought something weird was going to happen and she was going to do a roll-up win.
Oh, me too.
Like,
Yeah, when Maria said she was going to be in the match, I was like, oh, Zack Ryder's going to lose to Maria.
that's
gonna be
100% where I thought it was
That's
going to
be hilarious. And then
they wouldn't let her
the
get
ref
in the
wouldn't
ring,
let her get in,
obviously.
and
Yeah.
then Mike comes down and loses to a Rough Rider immediately.
Immediately.
And I
They
love how
gets
they
bitched out on 205 Live by
love how-
Drake.
That's going to be interesting. I'm excited for that, actually. But I love that they announced it. The winner in less than a minute,
Yeah,
Zack
yeah, yeah.
Ryder. And I'm like, oh, Mike.
Oh, yeah, we should throw fucking Graves some credit because he had the best line after Drake Maverick's thing, where he popped both Michael Cole and Renee.
He threw Michael Cole way off.
How automatic is Michael Cole, though, where Graves goes, I would have went with the small package, and fucking Cole just goes right into a promo, and he's like, well, and then he realizes what happened. He's like, yeah, well, we're still getting into some. Oh, my God. Like,
Corey Graves is going to go, in my opinion, he's going to go down as one of the best commentators of all time.
Yeah.
100%.
Color.
Just because of,
Yeah.
You know what I meant. But, like, he's just that charismatic and entertaining that it's so good.
still not as good as Bobby the Brain or Jesse the Body, but he's getting there.
He's getting there, and I think
McMahon.
by the end, because he's going to be there a long fucking time, unless they fire him over something dumb, like saying holy shit or something.
No, I feel
They
like if
won't.
he's going to get fired at all, it's 'cause he's going to do something with his dick. He's going to, like, pull it out on the internet or something. Something's going to happen.
They didn't fire Seth.
That's true. But, yeah.
They didn't fire Ricochet for his
By the way,
butthole being on
Seth's
the internet.
ex-girlfriend who released those things,
The Nazi?
who dated Sonya Deville. You know what I'm talking about?
The Nazi.
Zachariah Chains.
Yeah.
She's not a Nazi,
I'm told she's a Nazi.
but she's pregnant.
With
A white guy's baby, so she
Oh,
might be a
okay.
Nazi.
Yeah. Is it a bald white guy?
I bet the baby's bald right now.
Good call. Hot take right there.
I don't know.
What happened next?
What's her name? Like Zachariah or something?
It's
Zachariah?
Zariah. Yeah, it's something
I'm
weird
so
like
bad
that.
with names.
It's something weird like that. You're right. The club take on Lucha House Party, and it wasn't the worst thing ever, which is good. Lucha House Party can put on a good match. They're just never really.
Kalisto specifically had some cool spots where he does like the most people do the handspring with their feet up and they bounce off the ropes. He does it with no hands. It's fucking
Kalisto's
awesome.
always been good. He's just been put in shit situations.
Yeah.
Which this is, because they lost to the club. But that's kind of expected. Let's see. Oh, this happened. What's up? Oh, this happened. You're distracting me now, which is bad. I had to put something away on my desk because I knew it would distract you.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I wasn't even doing anything. I was helping you. You had this thing on. I turned it off.
I know, but when you move or like breathe and shit, I'm like, what do you fucking want? The club, yeah, that happened already. We talked about it. Rollins has a backstage interview where he's like, I hope Becky's okay. I don't know if she's gonna show up. And that was that.
I can't stand this Rollins.
Me either. Like, it was okay leading up to that, though. It was one of those things where it was fine leading up to it, and then his one at the end was fine, too.
No, I don't like any of it.
Okay, that's fair.
Get rid of it.
His one at the end was better, though. You don't have to admit it, but...
No, I won't. You know what needs to happen? Becky needs to slap him and be like, start manning the fuck up.
That won't happen. I wish it would.
She might, because they are very awkward in any other road.
True. That'll be the most, like, foreplay they've had, too.
Yeah.
The women's fatal four-way happens next.
When she's not spitting on his asshole before she jams a 12-inch fucking rod in there.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
No, you're correct.
I had nothing.
So this happens.
Let's do this. Let's fucking get it. Raw was terrible.
Yeah, here's the thing.
We already skipped the best part, and we had no jokes for it.
Because it was the best part. We don't try to. We don't want to joke about the good things.
I've already used people pulling out their dicks like way too many times on this podcast.
No such thing.
No, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Not speaking.
You know what would have saved fucking that woman's 25-minute match?
No.
Is if fucking the ref pulled out his dick.
Pulled out
there
his
you
dick.
go.
So yeah, that happened.
Or
Like you
Natalia
said,
pulled out her.
it was that'll happen. It was not great, but I don't think it was as bad as everyone thought. And like I said before, if it was 10 minutes, no one would be complaining like they were.
Yeah, but the thing is, it wasn't 10 minutes.
It was not.
It was 25.
You're correct.
With commercials.
That's not right. That's not okay. That's not good.
25 minutes of real time.
Right. And I like. It's fine to highlight the women. That's fine. Make it good. And the best two people in the match were out first.
Well, the good news is they want Ronda back. They wanted her back for SummerSlam. I don't think that's happening, but she might come back in some capacity.
Good.
Yeah.
They need it.
They need it for sure. People hate on Ronda, but that's a good thing.
Yeah, I like Alexa Bliss in this scenario, whatever, that's fine. But the best two people in the match were Carmella and Naomi, and they were out 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It just
Dude,
doesn't make any
Naomi's
sense.
spot, too.
It doesn't make any sense.
Off the steel steps on her, like a back bump on the outside or whatever.
Yeah.
That was intense. That was
Yeah,
cool.
it was great. Like, once those two were out of the match, it got way worse.
Dude, I'm so scared of what... Like, if Natty and Becky is what we're getting at SummerSlam,
Which it will be.
there needs
Probably.
to be... Maybe.
I think they might throw someone else in there.
I feel like Heyman might speak up and be like, what the fuck are we doing, guys?
If anything, I think maybe Nikki Cross will get thrown in there or
They
something.
need to put somebody in there or need to give it a stipulation of some sort. Something. Because the only thing they've got right now is it's Natalia's hometown.
Yay.
These two are... You know, I don't know why Natalia gets this big credit for being an amazing female wrestler because she's boring as fuck.
And she's got no... I mean, she's got some charisma sometimes, but she's not a very exciting wrestler by any means. She's a very, like, by-the-book wrestler.
It's very... you know what I'd rather watch than this is a bunch of nincompoops in a room full of bouncy balls. That would be way more fun.
Hell yeah, I'd be in there with them. That'd be fun as shit.
That's what I'm saying. Lock us in a room, give us a bunch of bouncy balls, let's have some fun.
That would be great.
And then you're going to tell us, you know, if whoever first finds the one that tastes like strawberry wins.
That would be even better. Yeah, so that happened. The promo afterwards was fine between Becky and Natalia, but I'm still not excited about it.
No, I'm not. I'm very down on all of the women's titles and the men's.
Most things right now. At least the men's titles are on the uptick because they are on better people now.
Kofi and Brock?
No, I mean, not those ones.
Oh.
You're talking about the major titles.
You think they care about the mid-card? Dude, the IC title opened the pay-per-view.
I care about the mid-card.
Intercontinental Championship opened the pay-per-view. And you know what? I kind of agree with you. They shouldn't do title changes on the pre-show kickoffs, whatever they want to call it. They shouldn't. They shouldn't even have... That belt should not be on that.
100%. They could have thrown... No. I'm trying to think of what they could have put on it
Kevin
instead.
Dolph?
Perfect. Yeah. They wouldn't have been able to kill enough time.
Any of the tag matches?
Yeah, but... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, you're right.
Because they wanted a hot match to start.
It could have been... They could have thrown Revival.
Usos Revival would have been sick.
That would have been perfect.
Had more time.
That would have been perfect for the kickoff show.
But I agree. I agree that titles shouldn't change hands, but they do.
And they wouldn't have if they put the Revival on the pre-show. But, I mean, it is what it is. We got what we got.
It just cheapens the titles.
100%.
When you're like, 'cause some people don't watch the kickoffs. They get there at 8. And
I
when they're
usually
like,
don't.
By the way, you missed, and they just see Shinsuke holding the IC title. What happened?
What the fuck? Yeah, there were not a lot of people there when that happened.
No.
So Miz TV with special guest Dolph Ziggler happens. I guess this is the next feud for the both of these guys for some reason.
Because I think what's going to happen is hopefully he pisses off Miz to the point where he goes heel. Or they do some sort of thing where they become a tag team, where Dolph can leave and come back and they can do tag team shit. I don't know, something. They got to do something.
Yeah.
Because babyface Miz is terrible.
Yeah, a heel tag team would be fine.
Yeah, it would be phenomenal.
And this match, if that's what they're going forward with, this match will be good. Like, it'll be a good match. Probably. I'd say probably.
This is another one who needs some stipulations, though.
More likely than not, it should be a fine match. I love how Dolph called Miz out for being billed from Hollywood, California, whereas Dolph, not mentioning this at all, is billed from Hollywood, Florida, also from Cleveland. Yeah. So that's a little weird.
I've been to Cleveland. You don't want to say you're from Cleveland.
I want to go to Cleveland just because it's my people.
Dude, I went to Cleveland, and I literally, I've told this probably before, but I walked on the Cleveland Browns stadium. This was before Baker Mayfield got there, though.
Correct. So it was the sad times.
Yeah, there was nobody around.
No, it's the dark times. So pretty much as soon as Ziggler mentions Maurice, Miz attacks him, and that's that for that.
There's way too many fucking all my wife fucking storylines going on.
I hope this doesn't become that, and it was just kind of a reason to get a rise out of him, but we'll see. Maurice is pregnant again, so she's not going to be on TV, I don't think.
No, Maria's pregnant. She's cucking the fuck out.
Is she really, do you think? Do you think that's real? Yeah, it's real.
I don't know.
Okay, great. 10-man Battle Royal happens. All the competitors, which I'm not going to list off. If you're listening, you probably fucking saw it.
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins won.
Roman Reigns. Oh, I'm going on the list.
Oh, sure.
You just spoiled it.
Who cares?
You just crumbed before she even took her panties off, dude.
Sometimes that just happens.
Hashtag Linda's Bush.
Not for that.
That's the only time it happens for you.
Yeah, you caught me.
Fucking old Bush-loving motherfuckers.
Are you going to list the people?
I fucking forgot who I already listed, so no.
Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, go.
Here, the only good parts of this match I'm going to tell you right now.
There wasn't many.
Roman Reigns spearing Seth Rollins.
Yes.
I like that because I didn't think that was going to happen. Here's the other thing.
Yes.
Seth Rollins dumping Roman's ass over, even though he was fighting with Braun, I believe, at the time. Mm-hmm. Why would you not have Braun win here?
Or Baron again.
Or Baron! Baron versus Brock?
Baron would have been great.
Oh, my God. No, seriously, though. Braun Strowman, after that big victory, he's super over. The crowd is behind this guy again, which they stopped for a while.
Who, Brock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the type of matches, though, where he can shine in against Brock, where it's just a no-holds-barred type, because Brock's matches never have rules. Everybody that beats Brock hits him in the dingleberries. They never they never bring that up. So Braun versus Brock in like a no-holds-barred type match for the fucking title at SummerSlam, that would put asses in the seats, man.
Yeah, it would.
Braun Strowman's a superstar. Braun Strowman's more over than Seth fucking Rollins right now, even though Rollins moves more merch. Give Braun more merch.
That's true. His merch is not that great. No. And they could be. But everything just says, get these hands on it, and that's a weird thing to wear around, I'd say. What does that mean? Let's talk about
Jerking off the guys left and right.
Nice. Fucking nice.
I got nothing to tell you.
You want to talk about SmackDown?
Gay jokes. No, I don't.
I don't either, but we have to. We kind of do. So this first, speaking of things going on too fucking long, this whole beginning segment was too fucking long.
I would have liked it, but there was no substance coming out of it.
Correct.
Buddy Murphy didn't really say much.
Buddy Murphy was like, yeah, I'm a heel.
Well,
cool.
Yeah,
You're cool, Shane.
There was so many...
It was pretty typical shit. All the heels did heel things. All the faces did face things. Liv is face now, I guess.
I like Roman coming out to open it because it was like he's the locker room leader. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, but it was nothing Kevin Owens isn't doing.
But it was also, I forgot he was a SmackDown guy.
Well, because this is the second time he's been on SmackDown since he's been drafted to SmackDown.
But I like him telling Shane to kiss his ass. Look, that was all good and dandy. Liv stole it for me.
100%.
Because I wasn't expecting her to have any role at all.
I was super excited when she piped up on the mic. I was like, that's fucking great. It wasn't anything special. She just called fucking Charlotte phony. That's
fake.
It. Well, she said phony first and then called her fake.
Fake boobies.
Yeah.
Fake lips.
Because she's right.
Fake nose. No more mole.
Everything's fake about her.
Still no butt, really.
No, that's her next project, probably.
If they put the mole in her butt, she would have a way bigger butt.
Oh, for sure, yeah. But yeah, it was exciting to see.
Nobody's going to know this reference except for me, but like there was a movie called Hot Shots by Deux with Charlie Sheen, and the like love interest in that had a mole that just constantly moved around on her face. Like they never mentioned it.
Around.
Yeah, they never meant like every other scene it would be somewhere different on her face, and like they never brought it up. And
I just remember
he's going away to war, and he takes her mole off and puts it on in his pocket and saves it.
I just remember the guy from it was one of the Austin Powers with the mole that he poked with a stick.
Moly,
yes, correct. That's my mole story.
From myself.
So yeah, this whole thing, whatever. It was non-consequential. Cesaro, after Shane sent everyone back, was like, I want Alistair to pick a fight with me, all that, for some reason. And what did he say? What was Cesaro? Wild card! Yeah, so we finally get the return of the wild card.
To say,
yeah,
sorry.
we
I was
finally
like,
get
whammy! No.
No, that's all right. Because you haven't said it in a couple weeks, because they haven't mentioned it until for some reason Cesaro's like, I'm a wild card from Raw.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean?
The main event was wild cards. And that's the other thing I wanted to mention on Raw. Like, all those guys, they were like the top guys. None of those guys, like, half those guys lost their matches.
I like Cesaro. How does he belong in that over some people?
Baron
Finn?
Corbin. Baron Corbin just lost.
Yeah, but he should still be in it.
But I'm saying, I like him, but the way they built it up was it was the top guys.
I'd say he's still a top guy.
But none of those guys won their matches the night before. Why are they
true.
fighting to be number one
That's
contender?
true. Braun
That's all.
belonged. Roman belonged. Seth belonged.
Seth belonged if you still got a rematch.
Bobby lost.
Exactly. he was there.
Cesaro lost. Alistair wasn't in it. Alistair could have been in that.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. Big E, okay, sure.
I like that. It was
I do
different.
too. I do too. He's the top tag team star, I guess. Yeah, it was a lot of weird.
It was just weird.
Randy hasn't been around for ages, but I would consider him a top star.
No, and then he comes out on Smackdown and wants to fight for their title. It's like, what the fuck?
Ray got squashed by Bobby last week.
Ray should have not been in it at all.
No. But I get it. It's one of those things.
Yeah, he's tiny.
Star
He
power.
sneaks in all these little cracks and crevices.
More of a
and
star
they're like,
power
"Oh."
thing.
Star power.
People still fucking love that little
Nobody
dude.
likes him.
I will bet money that is not true.
It's pretty quiet when he comes out if you listen.
Is it now? Yeah. No. It was true at one point.
It's just his matches are so fucking
They're
monotonous.
not good anymore. No.
Do the baseball slide on your belly outside. Hit a
Sucks
619 win.
Yeah. It was kind of cool when he got thrown into a 619 though by Randy.
Yeah,
that was kind of
fun,
neat. That stupid match had some highlights, but I mean it was not great. So
Mostly because it was predictable. Everyone knew
100%.
Rollins was winning.
100%.
Should have been Braun.
It should have been me. Should have been Dolph.
Dolph?
Yep, should have been Dolph.
Dolph? Yeah.
So Aleister Black and Cesaro happens again. It was still a good match, but it wasn't as good.
It was quicker, that's why.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as their
Spitting the
Extreme Rules
mouthpiece
match.
out was a nice touch.
It was cool.
Though.
Yeah, 100%. It gives some more. I mean, not like the Black Mass. Or what is it? Black Mass. Mm-hmm. It's not like it needed more legitimacy, but that gave it more legitimacy.
He's nailing it now.
100%.
Nice.
Yeah, 100%. Backstage.
Here's what I want to say. Go back to doing promos next week, though.
Who?
We don't need Alistair in the ring every week.
Oh, agreed. I want the basement promos, please.
Basement promos, build
Who's
up
gonna
the
knock
feud.
next?
Yeah, for SummerSlam. Build it up
Yes.
for SummerSlam.
So-
that's what I wanted to say. Oh, no, we're getting to that. Never mind.
Who is going to knock next?
Personally,
Yeah.
I hope Shinsuke loses the title to Ali next week, and Ali knocks, and then they fight at SummerSlam for the IC title.
That'd be fucking cool. And
And I love Shinsuke. So.
But it wouldn't surprise me at all if Shinsuke loses that immediately.
Yeah, it
Like,
could
even a
happen.
little bit.
I don't think they'd do that to him, though.
What about Rusev? You think Rusev comes back and knocks on that door? That could be cool.
He's got to be wearing a Rusev Day shirt, though.
Oh, absolutely. He's got no other shirts.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, otherwise it's always a tweener knocking on the door, and they don't know if Alistair's a bad guy or a good
I
guy.
don't either.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't know. Cesaro, obviously, though, is playing he's played the babyface throughout the match. Like, if you watch the match.
I think, and Rusev's always kind of been that what is he guy.
Well,
so-
exactly. They need someone more definitive, which is why I would go with Ali. So you can make Alistair super heel going into, SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Survivor Series.
Not yet. We're a little ways away. So Shane is approached by Ziggler backstage. He says he wants KO in the main event, and he'll make it happen. And spoiler alert, he fucking did.
Let's get there. Let's do this. We're gonna get there. We got Facebook questions. We got Instagram questions.
I know.
Oh my.
Okay.
I got nothing, dude.
So I was 100% convinced that Liv was going to be Ember's partner going into tonight, but instead she had a match with Charlotte and lost, and
Here's something funny.
nothing's changed.
I had no idea that this was a thing until someone was like, "Yeah, they've been building up the who's Ember's partner thing for like a week." I was like, must not be paying attention.
And they had a small backstage thing last week in where the one that I was at, and they were just like, Mandy and Sonya came up to her and were like, "Oh, find a partner,
I
and
think
if
I
you
just
won't, I'll
stopped
fight you
listening.
both."
Here's what I want to say.
Sure.
Liv in the ring with Charlotte. I had a boner the whole match.
Yeah.
This is not me being a chauvinistic dude. No, it's
Little bit of that.
It's a Liv being super sexy,
Yeah, true.
crawling around, sticking her tongue out, putting
And
her
she
butt
was
in the air.
fine. As far as wrestling goes, if we want to talk about that,
I wasn't paying attention to that.
she was fine. Like, I feel like it was a short highlight reel for her, but we know she can put on a decent match. We've seen it happen. And Charlotte just kicked her ass at
Her
the end.
grabbing Corey's headset was a nice touch too. So hopefully we get something epic coming up.
We're going to
here.
get a gimmick change, is my guess. A face turn kind of thing. She'll go back to blonde.
I'm gonna be real.
She'll go back to blonde.
Fucking real. I don't think. Why? We already got enough blondes. I guarantee you she's not going blonde.
I bet you she goes back to blonde.
You got Alexa. You got Charlotte.
I know.
They make girls, like, they made Carmella change her hair color that one
pushed.
time.
Blondes get pushed.
Yeah, well, who are the champs right now?
The women's champ?
Yeah, Becky's got fucking orange.
That's true.
And Bailey's got black.
For now.
I'm just saying.
For now, Charlotte could be champion tomorrow.
Yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
That's true.
Charlotte might be champion now somehow.
You never know. 15-time champ.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, what is R-Truth now? A 10-time
Dude, I don't know, because he was a 7-time champ, but they said it was 6, and then it jumped up to like 8 or something. So I don't know.
It's 8 or 9.
They're making shit up now.
We're in that realm. Because he keeps winning it randomly.
It's good, though.
Which is great, yeah. That was
Him
a
and
whole
Drake are
excellent
perfect.
100%. And I hope it continues, which it should. I mean, it's the greatest feud going.
That's all I could think, though, is like Drake's wife and Drake. He looked like such a little boy, and she looks like Michael Jackson to me for whatever reason, like post-surgeries.
Oh, that poor lady.
All I could think of was that Michael Jackson documentary when that dude's like, hey, man, I'm spreading my butthole. It's like Drake's getting his butthole spread.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know where I'm going with any of this. It's black, it's white. Go ahead.
Sweet Michael Jackson reference.
Nothing, dude.
So, yeah, Liv, she's going to have some kind of face turn. That's what's going on. I don't know when. Hopefully she's on TV sooner than later. Mandy and Sonya take on Ember Moon and her mystery partner, which ends up being... Is it an NXT call-up?
No.
Is it a returning legend?
No.
Oh, was it someone cool? No.
Like, it was Bailey. Like, who's the SmackDown Live Women's Champion? No, Bailey.
It's Bailey. She hugs people.
Boring Bailey. Wasn't that her thing for a couple weeks?
Someone called her that.
Yeah.
I don't remember who.
Just
but
boring Bailey.
Which is true. It's factual.
When she's wrestling, I love her.
She's fine.
Yeah.
She's a fine wrestler. She's always been a fine wrestler.
It's a lot like Ronda. When she's in the ring and the bell rings, I'm in.
Yeah,
But
100%.
everything leading up to that, it's a no for me.
Please stop. Yeah.
It's a fucking hard no. What was that black dude on America's Got Talent? No. America's Idol.
There's been so many.
No, the no guy. It's a no for me, dog.
Oh, Randy Jackson.
There you go. That guy.
Yeah.
That's me when they were fucking
From
talking.
Step Brothers, where he's got a sword signed by Randy Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You would not get it signed.
Exactly.
That movie is fantastic.
It's so good.
You could call me Nighthawk.
So it's a quick match. Ember hits the Eclipse on Mandy, and that's that. Bailey then has a super awkward in-ring thing.
Right?
It was
right.
She was just.
She never even said I'd pick Ember.
No, she just kind of like glanced over at her slightly, and then Ember's like, "Yeah, cool, let's do it."
Yeah, I didn't like it at all.
This,
I could just smell the cat piss.
the promos leading up to this are gonna give me cancer.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I'm not excited.
Cat piss gives you something that's
Oh,
not
yeah.
good for you. I forget what it is.
Cat piss gets you high.
Yeah, whatever
it's
it is.
fucked up.
It just smells like cat piss in that ring when these two are cutting promos.
I'm not excited. Like, okay, the match, like we said, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be
Maybe.
a pretty good. It should be
Yeah.
a good match. The promos are gonna make me want to blow my goddamn brains out. I'm not ready for
I'm
it.
with you. I got nothing to add. I'm not excited.
So Sarah backstage is talking to the new Intercontinental Champion who won it on the kickoff show.
Pre-show.
Fucking Shinsuke Nakamura.
Vince hates pre-show, by the way.
Does he?
That's a new thing. It's
He
gotta be
hates the
called,
buy-in.
It's got to be called kickoff show. It can't be called pre-show anymore.
They should just call it the buy-in, man.
Yeah.
I don't like that name.
I kind of like it because
I liked it when they were doing that.
If you had to buy
Yeah.
the thing,
Yeah.
I get it because you're buying in if
Sure.
you want to buy into it. But
Sure.
like this was just free all the way throughout.
Yeah,
Like, you
and they've
gotta
been
buy
going
it.
with the gambling theme, which it made sense then, and now it's not that.
I'm just confused because everything's an F or an in.
And then
Or
it's
an
an all out, yeah. An F, an in, or an all.
I've got to do something different coming up here. You need a Great Balls of Fire. Something just completely out of left field for the next pay-per-view. Not everything has to be like I don't know.
So Shinsuke said something that I couldn't understand because he
He
speaks
said
like
he's gonna fucking raid the world or something.
something like that. Then Ali
gonna
comes
make it
up.
rain or something.
Ali comes up and sarcastically congratulates him, and that's going to be his next feud, I assume.
Here's what I hope happens with this feud. How I would personally book it because we haven't done anything kind of like breakdown. So I'm gonna say this. Ali has a match next week, not against Shinsuke, but against a good competitor,
then
somebody,
Shinsuke comes
maybe
up.
Buddy Murphy. They
Ooh,
have a
yeah.
good match, tear it down. Ali wins. Ali's walking up the ramp. Shinsuke comes down for his match, which is next, and they kind of go eye to eye type thing and build it this way. Shinsuke has a great match. Ali's watching backstage on the monitor. Then the next week, vice swap. Shinsuke has a great match with anybody. Orton.
Buddy Murphy.
Oh, Buddy Murphy. Yeah, no, because he'll just get jobbed out. Orton would be fun, though, or something.
Yeah.
And then just Shinsuke picks up a victory somehow. And then he's walking up the ramp. Ali comes down for his match. And they got eye to eye. And they build that tension that way. I don't want to have him wrestle every fucking week until SummerSlam if they're going to SummerSlam.
If you want to integrate 2 stories at once, because they kind of probably should do that to build this Fiend thing more, have him have a rematch with Finn on SmackDown. This is the second week or whatever you're talking about. And then have both stories play out.
Yeah, there you go.
Why not? Have Finn lose or something, and then have the Fiend show up, and then when Shinsuke's walking backstage, Ali's there. He's like, "What's up, bitch?"
I like it.
Yeah, why not? That's how you fucking do shit. The New Day comes out. They celebrate all their gold.
I miss Alistair's promos backstage.
I know. I do too.
I need those in my veins like heroin, dude.
They were so good, and hopefully after after this week they're
That's
back.
still my favorite noise.
I hope
ever.
after this week they're back.
They gotta be, man. They were
should
so
be.
fun.
Yeah, and I think people enjoyed them overall. I don't think we just liked them because they were bad. I think everyone liked them.
It builds more character than having a match against Cesaro every week.
100%. Which they're good. They're going to be good
I
matches
love
every
them.
time. But I don't. Who cares? Alistair's going to win them all so far. So yeah, New Day comes out. They tease all their stuff, and then Big E says, "Oh yeah, we accept Daniel Bryan his championship rematch," which they thought the announcement was going to be. It is not, and it is not.
I'm focused, dog.
You're not.
I'm trying my best.
It's okay. It's not the rematch. Daniel Bryan comes out a couple times. He looks like he's all emotional or whatever, and then he teases his
hated
announcement.
this.
It was stupid. He teases his announcement 3 times and then drops the mic and Samoa Joe comes out.
Didn't he do this before?
I don't care.
I think he did do the silent thing before.
I can tell you what I don't want. This.
Yeah, it's gonna happen probably for the next month.
I would like Daniel Bryan just to announce that he's going to 205 Live or NXT and then do it.
Here's the thing: he's one of your best promo guys.
Nah.
Don't give him a silent gimmick for a couple
Stupid.
weeks. Yeah.
It's, you know what though? I'd rather him be silent than Eric Rowan speak.
Well, there's the thing: keep Eric Rowan silent and let Daniel Bryan speak.
That's what I'm saying. But I'd rather just silence
Yeah.
than Rowan speaking, which he didn't. Luckily,
I read a book. Oh no,
is he Def Lars?
I don't know. Sorry.
Rowan is Def Lars?
Any dumb big guy. I just go Def Lars.
That's fair.
I have a red beard.
So Samoa Joe comes out. He says he should have another title match for some fucking reason.
E equals MC squared.
So do you
Rowan's
think
actually smart.
that's true? Do you think
heard.
Samoa Joe should have another title match? What is his claim to this right now?
I don't know.
Did he lose? Like, was it a dusty finish or anything during that match?
I don't know.
Oh no, he could just come out and be like, "Yeah, I want that."
Yeah.
Okay. And then Elias, for some godforsaken reason, comes out and does the same thing.
But
Tell
look,
me,
at least he's done nothing.
that's what I'm saying. Tell
but
me
he's
why.
also never really been in that spot before.
Once.
But I'm just saying, Samoa Joe just got off of a fucking big loss.
Yeah.
Randy Orton has been away forever
100%.
and just fought for the WWE
Samoa Joe makes the
Universal
least
Championship.
sense.
Yes.
And neither of the other two have any claim to it either. If you look at it.
Back in the day, this is where I love AEW, is they say the wins are going to matter. I really wish WWE would take on this philosophy because the wins do not matter at all in this company.
Wins
Or
and
the
losses don't matter.
Samoa Joe theoretically should be at the back of the line.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, I get it. He was champ. You could have a rematch.
Yeah.
They killed the rematch clause, though. Theoretically, go to the back of the fucking line.
100%. But
Keep it moving.
Well,
Keep the line moving.
at
Have
least-
a storyline where Seth Rollins is working his way up the rankings,
Yeah.
like the power ring. Oh, I'm at 6 this week. I got to beat number 5. And
Oh,
keep
God,
working
not
his
that
way
again.
up until he gets to fucking Brock.
At least they had Seth have to win something. Like, it obviously, it's
But
stupid.
you knew he was going to win, so it was bad.
It's more the principle of it. At least they tried to make that not a thing.
Here's the thing. When Roman speared him, I was like, ooh, they could do this. This would be
cool.
fun.
Roman and Seth would be cool.
One of them would be heel. I'll be down with that. But no, as soon as I was like, oh, so Rollins is winning.
Yeah, it would bring back Seth Rollins as a heel, probably.
Or Roman.
Exactly. Either
Roman
way,
and
it's
the
a win-win. Like, no matter, it'd be a win no matter what. But no, they're not going to do it. Well, they could. They could at some point bring that up, like next week.
I want more stables and not just 3-man stables. Let's get this shit rolling.
Like the Undisputed Era.
Like the club.
The club soon, yeah.
The club.
The club. Backstage. Orton wins with a RKO on Kofi, so that's what made me think that that's probably what's going to happen at SummerSlam.
I would imagine Finn would have been the one who releases a video with his finger in his butt.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like Finn's
he'd be
super
more-
private, though.
Yeah, he does drink tea. Never mind.
Tea's good.
But I would have never, if you would give me like a list of 10,
Ricochet.
I wouldn't have picked Ricochet.
No, I would have picked, like, Otis.
Otis can't reach his ass.
Good point.
You
He's got
kidding me?
tiny, tiny little arms.
He probably wipes his ass with like a mop on the end of a hockey stick. Dude.
Oh,
Like,
gross.
What am I kidding? He don't wipe. He just
Oh, that's
rolls
even
with
worse.
it, bro. He just rolls with it. Maybe sometimes he'll get out a garden hose.
He's not that big. He's big, but
He's got. I'm not saying that. He's got T-Rex arms,
That's
dude.
fair. He's got that tiny little baby arms. He's like a giant baby.
It's awesome.
It is. It's great.
My girl always says, she's like, he just his movements are Bobby Lee, the comedian Bobby Lee.
With the big tits.
Yeah.
Backstage, Carmella's looking for R-Truth, and she finds him in a washing machine.
Yeah.
Don't know why there's a washing machine, but R-Truth is in it. He adds a lot more titles to his 24/7 championship, which was very funny. I don't remember what they were, but they were funny.
7-11-24-8-9-5 sex championship.
Instead of Root at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And then he says that, or Carmella says that they should hide at Comic-Con, so that he will probably get pinned at Comic-Con, which will be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You know who will be
Well, she
at
did say
Comic-Con?
wear a costume.
Wear a costume.
So what do you think his costume's going to be?
Carmella.
You think he's going to go with the blonde wig again? He'd look like E.T. again?
Yeah. Here's the thing, and this could be interesting.
What if he goes as Kate Quick, his old persona?
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
How'd they know it was me?
Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins are going to be at Comic-Con hosting something, so maybe it could be one of them pinning him this time for that belt.
Those two Poindexters, they're toys to play with,
Yes,
man.
precisely.
Yeah. They don't want championships.
So they could be doing their panel or whatever, and then R-Truth rolls up. One of them pins him, and then they run away. It could be fun. I'm excited to see. They could do a lot of things at Comic-Con, and I'm very excited to see it.
Chewbacca comes out and wins it once, dude. Some weird shit.
And then it takes off its gender. We're like, yes, gender.
It was kind of racist.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
It's mostly because he's a 2-time 24/7 champion. Could be Drake too.
In a Chewbacca costume.
Could be an Ewok.
Sorry, there you go.
Could be an Ewok.
No, wait, those are the dudes who run through the woods?
Those are the little Chewbaccas, basically. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The Iconics finally defend their titles against the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah, this is a stupid book.
Yippee! Yes and no.
Because they're going to do it at SummerSlam? You looking forward to this?
No.
This is what I'm saying. You're going to have the Kabuki Warriors beating the Iconics, probably at SummerSlam.
Yes.
You're going to have Bayley and Ember Moon. No one's going to care. Even by then, it's probably going to be worse.
And Bayley's going to win.
And then you're going to have Becky Lynch versus Natalia. They're not doing any favors for their women right now.
Yeah, that's bad. You're right. Ember and Bayley will probably be the best one. But
the women's division...
titles are going to change hands there.
The women's division...
Well, except for the Iconic one.
The women's division could be on fire. They have plenty of talent.
Sure.
But they're booking and they're... Like, Ember was so hot 2 months ago, but they've done nothing to build her character.
No, and then this whole feud with Mandy Rose has not done anything either.
And it just ended now?
I'd rather
Like
Mandy
it's
Rose.
over?
I'd
It's-
rather Mandy Rose be in the spot.
Yeah.
It
100%.
sucks.
Or
but
Sonya. Anyway.
either one of them, the both of them, have it be a fucking handicap match again.
It's just not good.
No, it's not
It's
good.
not good.
What happened? Oh yeah,
Nothing.
the Iconics lost by countout but retained their titles. That was it. Good heel move. I appreciate that at least. So that was that. This will happen for 3 weeks. Oh fuck me! This happened.
I like that.
El Idolo.
Okay.
Andrade takes on Apollo and loses fucking immediately, and I want to be dead because I'm a huge Andrade fan, and this is not a good place.
No.
He's Drew.
You're an Andrade Cien Almas.
It's the same person.
No. Andrade is not won a match, I don't think.
You might be right. You fucking might be right. You lose your name and you lose the
God,
matches.
dude.
The main event, Dolph takes on Kevin Owens. It was at least a match this time, kind of. It was nothing special. The heels that are on SmackDown surrounded the ring. And then Dolph got hit with a stunner and almost lost, but Shane pulled him out, and the match never actually ended.
No.
Which was weird. He just got a stunner. Shane got a stunner, which was better than the first one. And then Kayla was like, hey, what are you going to do?
Do you remember those slippy...
Gonna make him pay.
Those pink slippery sock things from back in the day that had the hole through that kind of looked like a cock sock, but it wasn't. They gave them to kids, and you couldn't hold on to them.
Vaguely?
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
This has nothing to do with anything. I was
Okay,
trying to
great.
make an analogy as Shane falling through Kevin Owens' arms, and I forgot.
Shane is not... I'm glad they're writing him off.
I'm not.
I am. Well, yeah, but here's the thing.
He gave me content.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
And if he had an actual stable with Revival, Drew, and Elias, I would have been way more on board.
Well, sure, but he didn't.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Facebook question.
That was good. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was the remix.
Oh, this is from Top Fan TC.
Top fan.
Top Fan.
On the Facebooks.
We know him as Mangria.
That's the real after party.
Yes. Follow the Facebooks.
That's the real after party.
Correct. What do you drink, Maverick?
That's still real. After party. I don't know.
About to consummate your marriage.
Fucking Drake Maverick. He's got that weird JR face. Get out of here.
I love that he just had the belt on his tidy whities. It was so good.
I can't take the Sylvester Stallone mouth. I just want to punch it back
He's so
to normal.
funny though.
Yeah, I know.
He's
I
so
agree.
good. All right, this is from TC. Jake, what was the worst video game you've ever played? I have an answer for that. Because second question's for you. The worst video game I've ever played was Brink for the Xbox 360. The question for you is, Zanca, have you ever finger blasted a chick in a movie theater?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Oh, you really haven't?
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
I
that was
haven't.
like a thing.
No, I've never done that.
Oh, fuck yeah, I have, dude.
I can understand.
Actually, one of my first sexual experiences was in a movie theater, and it was me finger blasting a girl when
Good
I
for
was
you.
like 15, maybe
for you.
14.
Yeah,
I think
no,
I was 14.
I've never
yeah.
done it. I've kept that private.
Yeah, I don't.
That's fair.
Dude, I hit 100 on the highway with somebody riding me once while I was driving. So
That sounds dangerous.
yeah, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Hashtag Linda's Bush fingers you.
Oh fuck yeah!
Hashtag Mangria's.
Bring me that mop, baby.
Oh, hashtag Mangria's Smackdown. Fuck
What?
that guy. He's winning again, by
What?
the way. Yeah, it's fucking...
Hashtag Mangria.
Hashtag we miss Def Lars. Bring him back.
You do Def Lars better than I do. I do retarded people.
Nincompoop.
Nincompoop.
I do Def Stone Cold Lars.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're asking why is the line, what?
I'm gonna rip off a rat's tail. Now I'm only gonna do Stone Cold. Now that you've said that it was Stone Cold.
Would you paint a picture with rat semen, what?
Dude, I don't know. I miss Lars too, though.
I mean, I do too.
Yeah.
I miss Lars promos, and we only ever got one, and it's super sad.
I really wish there was more.
Me too.
Like it's his knee, not his throat.
That's true. Have him cut
Fucking
promos.
promos.
He could
man.
do Alistair promos.
No, they should go to him and he's Bob Ross, but Lars. You know
my
what I
God.
mean? And he's painting with rat semen or whatever the hell he said.
Let's just paint a little picture.
Don't worry.
Some happy little trees. Some happy accidents.
When you're having a sad day, I like to paint more death.
He just paints with blood.
Well, it raises blood. Yeah, there's a swastika in the backwoods because I'm a little racist.
That's my favorite logo. Oh, this is from Brett. There you go. There's your Def Lars.
Stay off the internet, kids. I did fuck Ronda, though.
I was gonna say that. I was like, he's just paint. I'm gonna paint Ronda Rousey right here.
This is what it was like when I was making sweet, sweet love with Ronda and my rats.
Not the rats. There's
I
your
pulled
Def
a-
Lars for you.
Pulled a possum out of my buttocks once.
We miss Def Lars too.
He was burrowing in there, and I was like,
Next
nope,
question from Brett.
that's my anus. Get out of there.
Bye, Anus.
I like saying
anus Anusos?
instead of anus.
It's the Anusos.
Yeah, there you go.
Brett. This is from Brett. Oh,
Hi,
fucking
Brett.
god damn it. Here's your word of the week, boys. Hepatic chronologio. Look at that.
Where are we at?
Right in the middle.
All right, ready? Here's
Yep.
your word of the week, boys. Hepaticolangiolectistineromomias. I'm going to say the definition for that word is, have you ever tried getting a picture of your butthole to see what it looks like because you're curious because you've never seen it before? Or you're trying to angle the mirror just right so you can get that angle on your butthole? It's hepaticolangiolectistineromomiasis is the perfect angle to get the butthole shot on a camera, and you can see it.
Fair enough.
I got
Yeah.
nothing, man. I don't even know how to say that word, so it's tough for me to come up with a definition.
Oh, by the way, second best host says what? Because you're the second best host, said to you. What would,
You said what
I
first?
did, you're right.
Second best host. Boom, bitch! Number one! Coming in hot!
No, you're still, like, in the third. I'm just not number one on Facebook, I guess, anymore.
But this is your deal.
What does that even mean?
Facebook is your home.
Who
Like, you
cares?
post the photo. You're the number one guy on Facebook. This should be your number one.
don't
I'm
care.
taking over your land, bitch.
All that means is CBG's number one, and I can live with that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
He's a piece of shit.
Hashtag I'm heading to AEW because of Brock. Hashtag you are the internet. I'd put that one.
I could tell it wasn't funny. Hashtag Zanca rules.
Hashtag no, he doesn't. Hashtag Zanca's clenched butthole rules. Yep. This is from Cedric, not Alexander. How many memes do you think you could have made if Corbin gave Becky a deep six instead of the end of days? Hashtag who doesn't like dick jokes? Hashtag Seth swims in the shallow end. Hashtag a decent podcast.
Damn, dude, you came up with better ones than I could have right there.
Yep.
Seth swims in the fucking shallow end. That's funny.
And a deep six would have been
Yeah.
Seth's deep six and shit like that.
Bottoming out right there. I get nothing. I'm on the spot. I got nothing.
Oh no, yeah, we're not improv comics. So.
No, that's all I do is improv comedy, dude. Someone asked me, I don't do. If you give me a fucking thing, I can't do
fair
it.
enough.
Yeah.
So you're not a very good improv
I'm
comic.
on the spot.
Fair
comic.
enough.
Yeah.
This is from another top fan. We got some top ass fans up in here. This is from Sean. Build your perfect woman. Mm-hmm. Face, torso, legs.
Liv
is not on the section. Unfortunately, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Sasha Banks, Drake Maverick. I think I'm taking Sasha bottom end.
No. I'm going like this. Ready? No, I'm going Sasha middle.
Okay.
Drake bottom.
Okay.
Probably get the best ass out of the three. And I'm going that Fiend face.
I'm definitely
I'm
going
going to stare into the eyes of the devil while I butt fuck Drake Maverick's bottom half.
I'm gonna swap Sasha and Drake. So Sasha butt, Drake
Spill
torso.
my seed all over Sasha's tit ass.
Fair. Drake torso, and then I'm also looking at the Fiend right in the eyes while I plow.
Yes.
Yep.
I want to feel the heat coming through. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
of course.
Well, I'm fucking firing a fastball.
And
down. What's his name?
and
Shithole.
And when he climaxes, I want him to say "Yowie Wowie,"
Ooh, there you go.
Yep. And then it'll scare my penis off of my body. This is from Adam. Do you guys think it's possible the feud?
Cole?
Baby?
Ooh.
No. Do you think
Bomb?
Adam Bomb? No.
Bomb? What you do on every podcast?
Oh.
Rules! Hashtag.
Hashtag, you're really trying to get that over and it's not going to work.
No,
Hashtag
I'm not.
Hashtags.
That's why I didn't do the hashtag before.
that
I'm an
didn't
idiot.
Do you guys think the feud between Bray Wyatt and Finn will get us... Wait, yeah, okay. We'll get us...
Hashtag Jay can't read.
I can't. You can't either, all right? We'll get us the Fiend versus the Demon. If so, who wins?
Yeah, I do.
I do as well.
And I think it's the Fiend.
I think the Fiend wins as well. I was thinking that way we would have the Demon go on an Undertaker-like undefeated streak. Would it be worth it for Bray to be the one to defeat the Demon?
That's exactly why I think it's going to happen,
Me
because
as
they
well.
protected the Demon all the way through NXT, all the way up till now. Perfect time, man. The Fiend, a.k.a. Bray Wyatt, should have defeated the Undertaker before Brock.
100%. And here's the thing. If, say, the Demon does lose to Bray, that should be it. The Demon should never come back.
Occasionally. Like, they have... he's special now.
Maybe for Mania. Maybe.
Maybe it comes back in... I don't know. Yeah.
I just think if you're going to do it that way, retire the Demon.
I want Balor in the club.
Right. And he doesn't need to be the Demon in the club.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
Hashtag mayonnaise man purse. Hashtag please talk. Hashtag decent podcast.
Hashtag please talk. That's a Jake one.
That's
There
me.
you go.
I got a hashtag. All right. This is from Kenneth. When are we going to have authentic arena stage setups again?
I hope next week. Any week. I love them, man. Bring them back.
I know. I don't think they're going to...
I miss the shithole cars and, like, you know, real shit. They have to shit up cars. The only time you ever see anything now is when
Tables,
they're
ladders,
in
and
fucking
chairs and shit.
England. You see that goddamn retard car
Nick
that
a
they
poop.
pull out.
Nick a poop car. Sometimes they have, like, the
Faggy
ladders and
car.
shit for... Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you?
It's a bad-looking car, all right?
It's not a
It
great
looks
car.
like it's a bouncy car. And not in the gay way. In the way that I wouldn't want to drive it way.
This is from Matthew. He's a top fan.
My grandmother's vagina juices are all inside those cars.
Ooh, gross. That's not a good thing.
Yeah. My grandmother's goddamn queen. What are you talking about?
The actual queen?
Should have been.
Cool. Is she English?
No, she's dead.
I don't think she'll be able to sit up on the throne then.
Nope.
Does the queen have a throne? She has to, right?
I bet the queen's throne is the bike from Always Sunny.
Yeah.
Look at that. We brought it around.
Brought it back. Top fan Matthew says, is it cheating if Roman Reigns wears a chest protector?
Yeah, dude. D'Lo Brown got caught for that shit back in the day, man.
100%. And he's been doing it for 1 billion years, but no one questions it ever. This is the last one. It's from Alex. It's only hashtags.
Let's do it, Alex.
It says, hashtag Drake Maverick married trannies and what? And gets a whammy. What? Drake Maverick married trannies and gets a whammy. So, you want to give him a whammy?
Whammy!
Hashtag Zanca's number 3.
Motherfuck this dude.
Andy spelled your name wrong.
Well, doubly fuck you.
Hashtag decent podcast.
There's no K in my name. I'm not racist.
He did put it in there.
That's what they always do. It's Zanca.
Yeah, so does Mandy and Sonia. They both put K's in your name somewhere, probably.
Sonya was close.
Sonia was closer.
Yeah.
Mandy was way off.
Yeah, but she's a dumb blonde. I expected that.
That's fair. And,
You know who would
and she
nail
said
my
it
name
nice.
probably is Bailey.
Maybe.
Hi, Zanca. Or Def Lars, dude. We should get Def Lars.
If Lars is ever on that, I will 100%. That I will be first in line.
You know what sucks is if I ever met him at a meet and greet, I would call him Def Lars by accident because that's what I think of now whenever I see him.
He's like, "What? I'm not deaf. What?
Yeah, you got you and your fucking salmon pound tongue. Salmon pound tongue.
I'm not deaf.
You want answers?
Want the truth? You can't handle the truth, Zanca. Okay. This is also your favorite segment of the week.
Instagram questions.
That's
ready.
I don't like that.
JP Abstract Art.
I'd love to see your art.
It's pretty good. I've seen.
Is it nice?
Will Bray Wyatt ever join his brothers in Slipknot?
Yeah. Yes.
He should. I mean,
He should make an appearance. That'd be kind of cool.
He could totally keep rhythm and play like one of the trash cans. Like why
Or
not?
he just shows up, like the lights go down, like they did with Finn. Lights go down, the music fades out or whatever, and then he just
Corey
shows
have a
up.
Stare down.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
Badass. Amir
It's the
97F.
same mask guy, right?
What did we say?
Tom Savini, same mask guy.
Is it?
I think so.
Amir 97F. If Bray Wyatt's new gimmick faces Demon King Finn, who should win and why? You want to take this one again?
Sure. I mean, we kind of answered that in
Bray Wyatt.
Bray. Yes, the Fiend has to win. There's no reason they'd build that up just for the Fiend to lose. I think, but this is the WWE. Who fucking knows?
A Kenny for your thoughts podcast.
Like a Letterkenny? Is it a Letterkenny podcast? Because it should be.
I thought it was what's the dude from South Park podcast?
Oh yeah,
What's his last name?
Kenny McCormick.
Cormac.
Yeah.
On
the
a
one in the
scale
hood.
of 1 to 10, with 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, that's how numbers work.
Barely, but
Exactly how sexy is Bray Wyatt's new costume, and why is it an 11?
you nailed it.
I did like how they had the praying hands on the black shirt. It was
It's a
fucking
lot of
dope
good.
looking,
There's a
yeah.
lot of good going on.
It's definitely an 11. I agree.
And I hope they don't fuck it up.
And for sure, he's wrestling with that mask.
Oh yeah,
Who
he
do you-
better.
Well, I know some. Maybe that's on here. Who do you guys feel will win the G1 Climax 29?
Me. I don't know who's in it. Because I'm me. Was that your butthole clenching?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your New Japan take. Clench my butthole.
Listen, it's not going to get any better.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm going Ishii.
Okay.
Or Okada.
Okay.
And if Okada wins, he's already the champ. He can pick his opponent.
Can pick
A
his
fight
opponent. With his opponent.
with his opponent. Yeah, Ishii. Mingria_fueled.
Hashtag Team Raw.
Hashtag Team Smackdown, motherfucker. For 1,000 pennies,
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
or $1,000 worth of pennies.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which one. For 1,000 pennies,
Okay.
and a great story, would you rather bang a group of special needs clowns,
Jesus.
male and female,
Well, yeah.
or 8 meth-headed midgets? Hashtag Linda's bush is clown hair on meth.
Oh,
Movie trailer voice.
yeah.
Hashtag. No, that was Sean Connery.
Hashtag.
In a world. Hashtag Crumb Hard 5 a good day to Crumb Hard. Hashtag utilize the small package.
Oh, yes.
What do you want, dude? 1,000 pennies and a great story. Would you rather bang a group of special needs clowns, male and female, or 8 meth-headed midgets?
I mean, if you look at the hashtags, I utilize the small package every day.
Meth-headed midgets?
No, I'm taking the clowns.
Oh, I don't get the small package thing then, I guess.
Micropenis.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're going to bang a group of special needs clowns?
Sure.
I'm not.
Now
They-
you're taking the meth heads? I feel like meth heads are more dangerous.
Our strength scares me, dude. Nincompoop strength scares me.
That is fair.
They would just start grabbing. I feel
I
like
think
they'd be
meth
like,
strength scares me more.
yeah, maybe. I've dealt with meth heads before, though. You can misdirect them, and they're fine.
That's fair.
It's like if you just turn them around, they're like the Energizer Bunny. They just keep walking in that direction.
So you just send them out of the room.
Yeah. I'd get 8 meth-headed midgets. No problem, dude.
I'll
And
just,
that's the start of my little chant camp right there. There's the start. They all go walk into a closet, and I keep them in there until the meth wears off.
I'll just go to town on these clowns and honk their horns.
Mr_Tyon. In the words of Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. With that said, do you think Kofi will drop the WWE title to a heel, or will he hold it long enough to become a heel? Get rid of this. A lot of hashtags. You want to answer that first, and then I'll hit this man's hashtags?
I actually really appreciate that question because it's different.
I like it.
I do too. No, he will not become a heel. However, that would be a very interesting story if he did.
I'm going to go with he's going to become a heel, and here's why. He's going to get jealous that Big E and Xavier Woods are tag team champs and they're friends, they're closer. And he's going to realize he's older, not as good on the mic, kind of boring nowadays.
It's true.
He's going heel.
You gonna turn on the New Day?
He's going heel, turn on the New Day.
That would be interesting because no one would think of him to be the one to turn on the New Day.
Mr._try-ons. Hashtag.
Yes,
you
let's
ready?
hear him.
Hashtag decent podcast.
Good one.
Hashtag amazing podcast.
Wrong.
Hashtag wait, no, just decent.
Correct. At least he corrected himself.
Hashtag Jake's MP.
Micropenis.
Yeah, no, I was waiting. You had something to say about every other one. I was expecting something.
I was trying to figure that one out.
Hashtag Zanca's clinched butthole.
Classic.
Hashtag Zanca's clinched butthole sound effect.
Got it.
Hashtag wild card. Wild card!
Yep,
I
that was
can't
you.
even do it because I'm still laughing about the fucking earlier one. Hashtag opportunity. Hashtag did anybody else notice that Undertaker and Kevin Owens both messed up when they tried to give Shane their finishing moves at Extreme Rules and on Smackdown? I can't believe I got that out perfectly.
Yeah, that was a hashtag. Jesus.
That was and you know what's next? Hashtag long hashtags.
Perfect.
Hashtag, ready for this one, Jake?
Yeah.
Mr._try-on.
Sure.
Hashtag Mangria is Smackdown.
I'm at a disadvantage just by being just by existing.
You're the number one host. I'm at a disadvantage. I'm a heel.
Apparently, it's not the case.
Throbby!
Oh God.
What do you think they're building Aleister Black up to? Dude, that's a very real question from Throbby.
That is a little surprising.
curious.
Sometimes he comes in here with some random, good questions. Well, okay, all his questions are good, but random, real questions.
Normally it's invasive butthole talk, and I'm
Mostly
curious,
invasive butthole talk.
Did something happen in his life? Is he on meds now where he has serious questions and it's he's settled down, he's in a role now, he's life's not so bad. I'm going to ask about Aleister Black. You think that's
Are
what
you
the
saying
case is?
life was bad when he was asking invasive butthole questions? Because it sounds better.
It sounds more like he was living my kind of life when he was asking invasive butthole questions.
Maybe he'll hear this and we'll get invasive butthole questions. Ooh, you know what would be crazy and innovative? If he made them both real questions and invasive butthole questions.
Well, Throbby, I'm going to answer your question with a question. Do I think they're building Aleister Black up to? What do I think? I'm not good at what I just said.
That wasn't good.
So, huh? Ah! That's what I wanted to say. God damn it. Lou_Stamari. How good can a Brock Lesnar Bobby Lashley match be?
Shut your goddamn mouth. Shut your
could be.
fucking mouth. They're the same person. They're the same wrestler.
Could be good.
It couldn't be.
It could be good.
Maybe if they put him in a gimmick match.
That's what I wanted to say way back when. Bobby Lashley sells so well.
He is good.
That's what I wanted to
Yeah.
say. Remember I brought that up?
I do.
Okay, good. Go back and edit this out and put Bobby Lashley's name in where
Nope.
I said that. Peter Wayne Kent.
Serial killer.
I think it'll be a good match. Barack Bobby. Peter Wayne Kent. I'm restarting. Go. Peter
Oh,
Wayne Kent.
serial killer. He kills people for fun and wants notoriety.
Who do you think is going to be the first AEW World Champion? Jericho or Paige?
I think we're on opposite sides of the spectrum here.
Also, why doesn't WWE put the title on Joe? Hashtag best decent podcast. Hashtag Taven rules. Hashtag to be fair.
To be fair. That's a Letterkenny reference, smart man.
Jericho or Paige? I don't know what a Letterkenny is. You've said this a few times.
It's
now. You're
an
confusing
excellent
me.
show on Hulu that takes place in Canada, a small town in Canada. It's not real.
Jericho or Paige?
Paige is in the match? Oh, Hangman Page. Got it. I'm going with Hangman. They seem to be building him up, but if it's anything like WWE, which I don't think it will be, they're just building him up to lose. So I'm still going Hangman. Because they don't want to be like WWE.
I'll go Jericho.
I think you might be.
Why don't they put the WWE title on Joe?
They just hate him. I think Vince doesn't like him.
I'm going to fucking punch Vince in the dingleberries.
Maybe once he goes off to the XFL, we won't have to deal with it. Joe will be champion.
Tanhero.Slayer.
Okay.
That's still real to us.
That's you.
When will WWE start giving title shot opportunities? I realized what the word was halfway through.
Gotta get there.
To people who actually deserve it and not the same people who just lost it. So when are they going to start giving opportunities to different people?
Probably never.
Probably.
Maybe when Heyman and Bischoff take over full time. Maybe when Vince dies.
Listen, man, when Bischoff takes over, Hogan's becoming champ.
Okay.
It's true.
It's different, right?
It's a plan that's been in the works probably forever.
It's different for right now, right?
Julius_Caesar.
I had a Caesar salad wrap yesterday, and it was delicious.
Hashtag Jake's lying. Who wins?
I'm not.
Hashtag Jake had a bucket of KFC.
I wish. I do.
That would be a really good hashtag.
I fucking wish.
Who win? I worked at KFC. You don't wish. Who wins in a street fight between Linda's Bush and the Bushwhackers? Hashtag decent podcast. Hashtag Bush Lives Matter. Hashtag Linda's favorite beer is Bush Light.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who wins in a street fight? Linda's Bush or the Bushwhackers? Well, here's the thing. If you know anything about the Bushwhackers, you know that they like to lick things. So the first thing they're going to do, they're going to get down and they're going to start licking Linda's bush. But here's what you don't realize. Linda's bush, that's her plan all along. She was playing possum.
Absolutely. She was playing
Speaking
possum.
of possum, yeah, that was good.
Thanks.
A possum comes out of her fucking bush.
Oh, no.
Grabs Bushwhacker Luke's tongue, pulls it all the way inside, and Linda's bush eats one of the Bushwhackers. Now it's a one-on-one fair fight. Next step, Linda's bush pokes him in the goddamn eyes, takes his New Zealand ass to the church, and burns him on the cross. Linda's bush walks out of the fucking church with Cowboys from Hell playing in the background, holds up her 2 stray gray hairs as arms, and says, I am all that is man. That's
Yeah. And then CBG puts her in the cripple cross face.
CBG
And CBG
can't
wins.
hang with Linda's bush.
Oh, man. See, now that's a street fight I want to see.
Yeah, what am I talking about? He's really good at hanging. It was actually
Hello?
the last thing he ever did.
Hello?
Oh, no, that was rough. Revs W. Barber, don't do suicide jokes. Can we get a Renee versus Graves WrestleMania match like Cole versus Lawler? I've got my money on Renee. I like that.
Yeah, because Corey can't hit a woman or wrestle. Oh, wait, Cole? Or Corey?
Corey.
Oh, yeah, Corey can't wrestle, so Renee wins.
Yeah, should just put him in any kind of neck maneuver.
Yeah, he'll die, probably.
Matthew, JH138. Victor has a Danzig skull tattoo, and Ruby Riot has a Misfit skull on her pants. What is your favorite version of Glenn Danzig? The 1977 to 1983, the Misfit years, the 1983 to 1987 Samhain years, the 1987 to present Danzig years. Well, my friend, I'm going with 87 to present because I think Mother was early 90s, and that's the only real song that I think was going to live on forever.
That's the only real song that I know.
And he was also on Aqua Team Hunger Force. He never wears a shirt. And that was way after 1987. So,
Present day.
present.
Yep.
Savage, Alpha, Foxtrot.
Nope.
What?
I got nothing.
I know, that's your thing for him.
Oh, no, right. Yeah, but you usually ask me if I have anything,
You got
and you
anything?
didn't know.
No, nothing. Okay. Fantasy book off.
I'm good at this.
I'm not. I just tried reading. Fantasy book, the blow-off match between... I just skipped like 7 words.
It's fine.
Fantasy book, the blow-off match between that wrestling guy and Andy with an eye. What pay-per-view? What's the stipulation? Who's standing tall?
Interesting.
What pay-per-view?
Well, it's got to be Mania. It's got to be. It's got to be the most like the next Mania.
I'm
Nope.
going with Great Balls of Fire.
Mania 69.
Not
It's gonna happen a long time from now.
You know what? I'm going In Your House.
Okay, that's a good
That's
one.
mine. In Your
Halloween
House.
Havoc.
There you go. What's the stipulation?
They have to be in costume.
What's Andy's kid's name? Because it's him on a
Bryce.
pole match.
It's Bryce on a pole match.
Or in a shark cage.
Ooh. No, on a pole might be funnier.
All right, Bryce in a shark cage.
Yes.
The key to the shark cage
Is on a pole.
On a pole.
Got it. Okay.
And the only way to get to the pole, you have to go through Sami Zayn's electric chair for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. And the entire wrist is covered in Vaseline.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yep.
This is getting kind of sexy. Now, this is where
Well,
Andy
of course.
would get an upper hand, though.
Yeah.
Because he eats ass.
Of course.
And that wrestling guy's not used to that.
Exactly.
He's used to being from down south where it's all dry down there.
Andy brings his spoon to the ring, but he conceals it in his boot.
Oh.
So the ref doesn't see
It's
it.
not looking good for my man, actually, now I'm
I
thinking
know.
about it. Here's
They-
what you forget, though.
Sure.
That wrestling guy's Australian. Mm-hmm. Crocodile Dundee, Australian. They carry knives everywhere.
He could bring a shoey.
Or Shuey.
Yeah.
But I'm going with knife here. He's
Okay.
going to cut the pole, and the key's going to fall into his hand. Then where do we go? Andy's going to be eating ass while fucking Sam's got the key in his hand. There's a lot of Vaseline. They're slipping. They're sliding.
Of course.
Someone loses a spoon in someone else's rectum.
They're all lubed up
Lubed
by
up.
this
I like
point.
it. I like it. All of a sudden, I don't know why, but for some reason, George Michael from Wham, that song starts
Super
playing.
dead. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
he was going to come out.
No, he's dead.
He's super dead.
What is the song I'm thinking of?
Wake me up before you go.
Yeah,
Yep.
go. Yeah, that song just starts blaring through the arena
Well,
for
of
no
course.
reason. It's a fucking intensely gay atmosphere.
Well, this is
Everybody's
a very
having fun.
homoerotic atmosphere.
Everybody's having fun. There's rainbow shooting out for some reason.
There's a lot of strobe.
Strobe lights everywhere.
A couple people having seizures in the crowd.
Neither one of them can reach the shark cage. They forgot. Bryce is up there. No one can release Bryce for the victory. Andy's close. He jumps up. He's hanging. He's using the dad strength that you get.
He's
when
like,
your
"I'll
kid's
get
in
you,
trouble."
son.
Yeah. And he flies up to the cage. He's hanging on to the bottom of the cage. He's trying to reach for the keyhole. He can't get it. All of a sudden, the fucking entrance ramp falls down. The jacked-ass kangaroo from Australia hops all the way down there, throws fucking that wrestling guy in his pouch, and jumps up to Bryce, where that wrestling guy unlocks the key, pulls Bryce out, stuffs him into the kangaroo pouch as well. And my client, that _ wrestling _ guy, stands tall in my scenario.
Here's the thing. That jacked kangaroo's also fucking dead, so your scenario is invalid. Andy doesn't get to the shark cage. That wrestling guy gets to his first, is hanging off of it. Roman Reigns comes in with Baron Corbin, spears him. Baron Corbin gives him the end of days. Andy gets up there and takes his kid out of the shark cage. In my scenario, stands tall with Roman and Baron.
And in my scenario, going against yours, the swerve the whole time was that the kangaroo never died. So when he comes out, everyone's taken aback.
I think that wrestling guy should lose to Baron, I'll be honest. He should get the end of days from Baron.
Baron could be in the pouch, you know.
That's true. Baron pops out of the pouch, gives him the end of days. It's a heel turn. Or another heel turn? It's a super heel turn.
Char DX Core.
So
Char
Andy wins.
X Core. In your thing.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, we knew that's where that was going.
Come on. I'm fucking Team Aussie.
Of course, because you're wrong.
I love you, Andy.
Do you?
With reports that Finn Balor is taking some time off, who do you think is a suitable opponent for Bray come SummerSlam? I think Finn Balor is taking time off after SummerSlam.
Correct. It will be Finn Balor for SummerSlam. How about after?
The Great Bretsky 99. That's my pick.
Oh, okay.
Versus The Fiend. Nope, it's not, but he's next. The Great Bretsky 99.
99?
There you go.
Got it.
You're losing your own gimmick, dog.
Man.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
How long before we see the Firefly Funhouse pets get involved in the ring? Whether it's stopping Bray or helping him. I personally want to see Bray lead a Survivor Series team of just himself and the puppets, but that's still a ways away. Hashtag Team Andy. Hashtag Corbin is a lady killer. Hashtag Brock's hot daughter.
Oh, God. She's hot because she's under the sun. Under the sun. It's a sun joke.
Under the sea. How long before we see the Firefly Funhouse pets? Here's what would be funny. I don't know if you remember this, but way back in the day, a Survivor Series match did happen with some things. It was Doink the Clown, Doink, Dink, Pink, Wink.
Yes, all the dinks and the doinks.
Yeah, they're all little people.
Yes.
It would be really funny.
Except for Doink.
If Bray had a bunch of little people dressed
as
as
the
his puppets, and they took on any team.
I agree, and it wouldn't matter. Undisputed Era.
Sure.
Yep.
Devils Z _fave _ Lone Wolf. Maybe a Corbs fan.
Hell yeah. Smart guy.
Do you feel they're finally getting Bray's character right? I do. I like it.
For now.
It's awesome.
For now.
No, for now. They're big behind it. They have a lot of money invested in it.
True.
They're good.
Very true.
Random _2. Ran DUMB _ 2. Bray versus Demon Balor would be great, but I don't think Demon Balor should lose if he sticks with WWE. Your opinions? I think they built it up perfectly. He's been undefeated this whole time. It would be a great time to lose. And why not to the Fiend?
Yeah, have the Fiend kill the demon.
Andy _ Rith _ N __. Ah.
Hashtag Team Andy.
Hashtag. Do you think the Performance Center can... Do you think the Performance Center conducts combines to gather data to see which superstars are worth breeding?
Wow.
And do you think WWE has the rights to all current, future offspring on all WWE couples? Hashtag TWG loves Baron Corbin. I agree with that.
Yes.
Hashtag Corbin Club. Hashtag Matt Taven rules.
He's smart there. It's true.
Yes, I do think they're collecting all the semens and all the pussy juices and all the flavors and all the butt juices, everything in little vials. And
I
they're
think
going
whenever
to create a bigger Joey Janela.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all.
Well,
that
it's
would
not
come out
hard.
of that.
It's not hard. Yeah, I think as soon as the babies come out of the womb, they just have them sign a WWE contract, and that's that.
Oh yeah. You think technically Maria's baby, unborn baby, is under contract with the WWE right now?
Yeah. So is Monroe Sky, the Mrs. and Maurice's baby.
They moved their debut up. Their fucking whatever it's called. Their show's coming back.
Good.
They moved it up.
I
Words.
fucking loves me some Ms. and Mrs. Got to see some Marjo.
All right, motherfuckers.
All right.
Listen, that was a fun podcast.
Yeah, that was
we
good.
We got through a lot.
We brought back Death Lars.
You chopped me.
I chopped you. Yeah.
I don't know how you forgot to chop me. You were like, let's move on. I'm like, what? Jake, usually you're super excited to not be in the chop shop.
I know.
So excited to brag about it, and you had nothing.
At least I prepared for it.
I know. I'm
Because
proud
I
of you.
usually
I am
don't.
proud of you. And you had real questions.
Yeah.
Granted, you asked me 4, and I was 1 for 4.
I asked you 1.5.
1.5. We'll see what happens if I ever win.
Sure, ask me whatever you want.
I am not.
Oh, did you see my shirt?
No, what does it say?
It's freshly squeezed.
What does it say?
Orange. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I know.
It's Orange Cassidy tried to upload a gift of Pro Wrestling Tees, and this is the shirt we got.
It's amazing.
It's very good.
Perfectly well done. He's a
And
great
very
man.
fitting. Very fitting.
Did you see him having a stare down with Johnny Gargano?
I did, and I'm very curious on what that could be.
Hopefully something someday.
Where could it be? Evolve, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
Sure. I mean, Orange Cassidy can show up wherever the fuck he wants.
Exactly. He'd be actually a fun signing.
It won't happen. I don't.
No,
think.
because he totally pulls the curtain back on like the business, but like it could be fun.
I think that he's a fun AEW signing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's definitely
which
where
I figured he was gonna do that already. But yeah, he wrestles around here a lot.
Yeah.
I want to go see him.
All right, dude. I got shit to do.
I don't.
I have a life to live.
I got pizza to eat.
I got mountains to climb and butts to dive into and
Well, yeah.
all that fun shiznass.
You and Ricochet can dive into some butts.
I want some butts. That's it from a movie.
Oh, okay.
I think it was Al Pacino.
Okay. What a great
You
way
know
to...
Robert De Niro fucks kids allegedly?
What?
Yeah,
No!
look that up.
Not Robert De Niro. I feel... Oh, it's like Kevin
Allegedly.
Spacey.
Look that shit up.
Yeah, but Kevin Spacey did diddle a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully Robert De Niro didn't
Dude,
actually.
Kevin Spacey's in our area defending himself about fucking kids.
He's here? Why?
No, he's in Mass, dude.
That's too close for
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey.
That's where his court dates are.
Actually, we're too old for Kevin Spacey, so it's cool.
I bet. I guarantee you I could get him to fuck me.
You think?
Yeah.
Just shave everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't
I
think
bet
he'd
if
fuck
you
you with
got
a
him-
beard.
I bet if you got him in the right mood, I could do it.
I don't think he'd fuck you with a beard.
Bullshit, dude.
Unless he's just...
Wham comes on, and I start dancing on the dance floor. You can't
with
say
the
no to
Vaseline.
this.
With the Vaseline.
You don't even need Vaseline. Spit. That's all you need.
You could probably get him. Yeah, because he's probably just a gay dude, right?
Wake me up. Yeah.
I'd assume he's just a normal gay dude that likes kids sometimes.
He's a super badass and horrible bosses.
Yeah, he's a
Real
great
shame he
actor.
fucks
It's a
kids.
shame that he's diddling kids.
Oh, damn it. Although we could say the same about Kelly and Jackson. They were really great
R.
singers.
Kelly, did we bring him back to prominence and then put him in prison?
I don't know.
Because nothing was really happening with him, and then now he's in prison.
I still listen to Remix to Ignition.
Remix to Ignition is great. You should always listen to it. It's like people didn't stop listening to Michael Jackson because he touched kids.
You know, people
Allegedly.
get upset about Michael Jackson. You're false. You're wrong. I put up a thing where I said Michael Jackson words.
It's great music. I'm going to listen to great music no matter who's making it. I'm still going to watch Kevin Spacey movies even though he diddles kids. Who cares?
The kids, the parents.
Well, true. Yeah. But I don't think they're going to come to my house and be like, hey, you can't do that. So I'm going to keep doing it. Horrible Boss is a great movie.
I totally would have been a fuckable kid too because I went to church and I didn't get diddled there, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying like
That is not a sentence that should have ever come out of your mouth.
I'm just thinking like maybe they weren't all kid fuckers in the churches.
I don't think they all are, no.
Yeah, because I mean I was
most-
just saying I was heavily involved in the drugs and you know I was constantly
As a
just-
kid, like a small boy,
No, like 14, 15, 13.
they're fucking smaller boys.
Oh, well, all right. Maybe
I
that's
think,
why. Good.
yeah.
I feel a little bit better about myself now.
You're good. You made it through.
Because I told you I was lurking downstairs at their fucking
Yeah,
places looking
you made
for
it.
shit to
You made it
steal.
through the church system without getting butt touched.
Yeah.
Now you haven't made it through this podcast without saying the same. But what can you say?
I got nothing to add.
Me
It's
either.
been a long one.
Do the plugs and then let's get the fuck out of here.
Buttplugs.com.
Buttplugs.com. Code SRAP at checkout.
Yeah, baby.
It's not a thing.
Peace.
It should be.
Love. You can find us wherever you find us. And motherfucking leg drops. Oh, by the way, tell your friends. Share the podcast. Do the fun shit. Do the right shit.
Apple.
Make us famous.
Google.
Undertaker.
Apple, Google. Apple and Google.
Yeah,
Apple and
right.
Google.
Fuck apples. Peace. Love. I'm a banana guy. Leg drop.
Happy Rusev Day.